That's
God
what
damn
Jesse's
it.
doing.
Load her up, boys.
Load them up. You gotta know when to hold them. Know when to load up.
I gotta get my torch heated.
Oh, does it like gonna say this session's recorded, or is anyone recording? I guess I usually do that.
It's gonna.
Nobody on the screen saw that.
It's gonna record.
Pretty embarrassing for you.
And I can basically record it and export it and download it through here. It doesn't save directly to my page, but it saves to my my log.
Okay, Jesse, because you like to rewatch them, right, Jesse?
Yeah.
Did I give you? Did you get the link from? Okay, yeah. Cool.
I got that one.
We got some funny clips from that too. I was pretty pumped.
Oh yeah.
The music dropped perfectly when when you killed Mort.
He was so excited about that he showed the parents.
I did. I showed my parents. It was so funny, and they were like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Man, I knew exactly what was going on because I'd seen one of those in another game, and I was like, no, Jesse, no, Jesse. You're like, you die.
The worst part is I didn't even know it was happening because I wasn't there for the session beforehand. I was just like, I have this bunny. What's so fucking wrong with this bunny, man?
I know.
That's how they get you.
That's how they get you. You gotta start. Because I bet if you had tried to talk to that bunny, it couldn't have talked since it wasn't an actual animal.
It would have been suspicious.
So you gotta interview every animal you talk to.
Yeah, you might have.
Valid.
Get some references. Are we live?
We're live, baby.
Oh shit.
Oh boy. Hello, everyone. There's no one there.
No, it's me. There's one viewer. It's me.
Nice. Okay. Last time that we all gathered, you all had just arrived in the city of Iriabor, the first major stop on the road to Candlekeep. You had heard on your way there that there was some adventuring work to be had, and you should inquire with the king, which you did so upon arrival. Which is where you met Phasakriv, your new, Topaz Dragonborn friend, who was under a disguise at first when you met him. You toured the town with with Kriv and...
Don't matter, you can call me either.
Cool. With Kriv and Prubner Kriba, a tour guide appointed to guide you. You spoke with the royal armorer and then got drinks at the Wandering Wyvern, an inn famous in town for its position up on the way up the Tor, this large ridge that rises through the middle of the city. While you were meeting with the king, you heard about, or rather noticed outside on the wanted poster, another wanted poster for one Sir Bluto Sans Pete, who was wanted for the River of Blood massacre. You got permission to and followed up on investigating his manor, where you kind of split up and searched different parts of the house. Egg managed to find a trapdoor in the conservatory, while Frenzy's wand just barely managed not to, just outside the radius. Mort, in the meantime, managed to find a cloak with a single hair, which will be very useful for scrying.
I did it.
And Kriv found a book with Invisible Infernal, which was revealed by the Lantern of Revealing, with some instructions. The book contained instructions on how to carry out sacrifices to Bane, the god of tyranny, which you all learned were carried out in the underground river, which the trapdoor that Egg had found led to. down there you found an altar dedicated to this god of tyranny, where Sir Bluto had apparently carried out this massacre of some noble children in the god's name. Frenzy destroyed the altar using his nature power, and you all went back to...
Didn't we also find a depiction of the dude, too? Like a picture?
Yes, there was a large painting of him there. Oh, hello, sir. Yes. Would you like to come up? Okay. You all made your way back to Beruholm, the palace of the king here, and upon getting back to your rooms that had been appointed to you for your stay in town, Mort removed his new pet rabbit from his neck, and all of his blood spilled out onto the ground, and he fell dead. Frenzy was quickly summoned, Felix hopping out the window to get him, while Egg casted some healing spells after healing spells. As Frenzy got back, he killed the rabbit ooze thing, as it melted into an ooze. Eventually, Egg managed to revivify Mort. After Frenzy kind of gathered Mort's animals around him and had them do the dragon dance that they had been working on, and Egg used his hand-carved staff to bring Mort the tactile memory of their adventures, which played in Mort's head until it became clearer and clearer, and he was brought back to reality and back to life. With that, you all did indeed take a long rest. And as you wake in the morning, you do not actually get the benefits of a long rest because you have traveled for so long. Kriv, you have been long rested, of course. But you all require 24 hours of restful or downtime activity in order to get that. But as you all go to wake up Egg for the day, he kind of rolls over, still very deep in slumber. And then suddenly his eyelids open and his eyes are just blank white. And he says, "I'm having a Chronos dream. Let me go back to sleep. I'll find you guys later." And then he rolls over and goes back to sleep.
Can I put you on me back?
He's asleep.
Wow. All right.
Bummer.
He looks like he needs some extra time for himself. We can't deny that. He did save me last night. Maybe he needs a little bit more extra sleep.
Is this Mort talking?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that telltale southern.
Molasses. Now, maybe he needs a little extra time to sleep. There is no doubt about that.
Hey, how are you feeling, Mort?
I feel like another day has been given to me, and I will use it to do with it what I can.
It was
I think
almost taken from you.
Between the new memories and this, I feel like there's a lot to process, and I am still trying to get on my feet.
Well, how about we get out there? Let's find Kriv, because I think he had a different room than us. And let's go sell some of these sets of plate and great swords and spend the day shopping a little bit, eh?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, there he is. Out in the hallway.
Mort will give Kriv a big ol' hug.
Oh.
Just, hello, Kriv.
Hello, little one.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kriv.
give him a hug back too.
Mort died last night.
I may have
What'd
passed
you-
from this life to the next.
Do you drink too much?
If only I wish.
Then what do you
No.
mean?
There's an evil
Someone
rabbit.
tried to kill you?
I killed myself by not understanding the power of animals.
They are powerful. You know the most powerful animal? Besides that fucking rabbit?
My pseudo dragon Norbert.
Oh, close. A dragon.
Ha 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 ha.
That's pretty true. They're not really animals though. Like, you know, they're kind of their own thing.
You're right. You're right.
They
there.
are like natural occurring things. So, like, I guess.
I mean, aren't we all just animals? And it's our form of intelligence that put us higher than those below us.
Mort, are you okay?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know,
Are you okay?
That rabbit.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just questioning a lot of
I'll give him another hug and be like, and then
things
I'll
in my life.
like give him a little scuff his hair up. Be like, shake it off, buddy.
Mort, you should maybe sit down and talk to all of your animals and make sure that they're animals and not.
Oh no, I trust my animals that are with me.
Oh yeah.
They're the ones who have saved me. They're
You
the
trust-
ones whose
that's,
presence
you know,
I
that's
felt.
fair. I guess if they were bad, they would have killed you. You've talked to all of them, though, right? With that power of
Yes.
yours.
Oh, I have bonded with all my animals on some form.
Besides that fucking rabbit.
Well, well, the rabbit was a whole different. Yes, besides the rabbit.
So was it a
Rabbit.
vampire?
The rabbit was new.
Jesse, can I roll for what I know?
Yes.
At least-
That would
yeah.
be a nature or
Jesse, if I
arcana check.
give him guidance, that will dismiss my long rest.
I don't need guidance. You're good, bud.
No.
No, I'm good. Well, I'll take it, but normally I'm good.
I think guidance is fine. Yeah,
It's a
cantrips,
cantrip.
cantrips are okay.
Okay. I cast guidance on you, so you can add a d4.
Oh, thank you. That is
Welcome.
17.
17. Okay. Me.
Good question though. What is?
We're just talking about if you knew what that bunny ooze thing was the night before, but
Yeah.
you didn't even see it.
No.
I'd say with the 17, you do recall one of your studies on the different planes. It was one of the darker subjects that you studied was the lower planes and the inhabitants of them, including oozes. This type of ooze is known as a treacle. Its goal is to solicit empathy from its victim in order to get in contact with it. It'll act sad, pathetic, or cute and cuddly, whatever it takes, in order to get you to hold it. And then once it attaches to you, it slowly drains your blood until, and it's so slow that you don't notice until it is removed.
So, can I make a connection between all this phase shit, all this different planes of existence coming into our world, and us fighting it as not an assassination attempt, but more of different plane monsters are coming into our world because of something? Does that make sense?
Like a lake?
Not quite. There's a fair amount of extraplanar creatures that just exist here. Like
Already,
oozes are fairly common.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no connection between our present quest and this specific
Correct.
creatures.
You don't discern
Okay.
any connection there.
All right. Cool. just happenstance. And
Hey,
a
taking it
cute body.
from a 5 to a 17 is pretty fucking great. Well done.
Oh, it was a 13 to a 17, but thank you. Oh, well, I guess, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point of Mort. That's the whole. He can't do much, but he knows there's Arcana. All right, Mort's ready to shop. He's not
Is your-
shopping for anything, but he's
is your
ready to go along.
Your Arcana skill is +8. Be +9.
Oh, you know what? I might have pulled up the wrong one then.
I bet did you update the digital sheet?
Well, I have 2 updates, and I'm sure I just pulled up the wrong one.
Great, 18. Jesse's an even better. And that one's name was Steve.
And you know how to spell it. And I'll put it in the chat.
Treacle. Oh. All right. Well, Mort will turn to Frenzy and ask him where would you like to go?
A couple of guards kind of walk past you, just doing patrols through the halls.
High five them.
Well, I think Kriv seemed to think he could get us a pretty good deal on selling this plate. He's got a bit of a smooth tongue. Was that the word? No, that doesn't sound right. Silver? Is that it? Golden? Amber? Look. I love that for you. So that being the case, we need to huck these. I got 6 sets of plate and 6 great swords, and the more money we can get for them, the more we can spend on things in town before we go on this mission.
So to the Royal Armorer then?
Well, I think breakfast first, right?
Valid. Yeah, you all go downstairs, and there is indeed a breakfast being eaten at the many tables within the grand hall of Barrowholm.
Yes. Like fruits and stuff.
Yeah, there's fruits, a lot of grapes in particular.
Potatoes.
There are potatoes, yeah.
We got
and
eggies.
many different ways. Eggs, yes. There's some hard cured meats, kind of proto bacon.
Sausages.
Yes, definitely some sausage links. A feast to be had. And as guests, you are welcome to partake.
Is the king eating here?
No, he is not. Not currently here.
Is this
Oh,
just
good.
like common guard, or are we eating by ourselves?
There are some nobles about. You can tell, you assume by their dress, but there are also like just guards.
Is there any particular noble that stands out?
Make a perception check.
Perception. Nine.
Okay. What do you mean by stands out exactly? What are you looking for?
One where a majority of the crowd is like convened around, or one that seems more preoccupied with discussing things than eating. This isn't a time to eat, but more of a time to gather news through the night.
Okay. With a 9, I'd say you don't really notice anyone. There's like 2 or 3 smaller groups that are kind of gathered around eating together. A couple of them look like just families eating
Are we
together.
turning a lot of heads?
Yes, absolutely. You all are very strange looking Kriv, are you back in your human look? Okay, assume so. So yeah, you all do turn quite a few heads.
Any particular that's looking towards us?
Make an insight check.
I don't know. I said 6, 11.
No one really stands out of the folks there. I'd say, yeah, within 11, you do notice one. There's one tall, kind of grim-looking man who has a large backpack on, or seated next to him at the table, and long blonde hair that falls straight down his back, and he's eating and talking, and several people are kind of listening to his story. Do you want to listen as well?
Yes.
All right. As you walk up, he's discussing a battle that he had with a saber-toothed tiger in the mountains recently. And he's describing his blade stuck in its mouth and like wrenching it from side to side and then finally resting it to one side. And that's how I threw it down.
Where'd you meet this saber-toothed tiger to begin with?
Well, hello. I was in the Sunset Mountains, the eastern side, around Taurus Peak.
And where did you hail from before then?
I've always hailed from here.
Oh. So man of a blade.
Couple of the folks around kind of giggle, and he kind of looks at them dismissively. My name is Eodred Senerin. I am a ranger of the mountains. I have connections to the king here, and I often offer my services for him.
Have you ever been to White Plume?
Certainly. Are you, this makes sense. You'll be the group that has taken up the mantle of the quest. Golden.
Aye.
Are you in need of a guide?
Yes.
We could.
We will always take a guide. The more information, the better.
Safer
Going
that
into it uneducated is not a smart move.
I would agree.
Is there any way that we could...
You go ahead, sorry.
No, frenzy. No, that's fine.
I was going to say we're probably departing tomorrow if you have interest in joining. You might speak to the king about compensation.
We shall see about that. It may be that the responsibility, I think I changed his voice, but whatever. The responsibility of payment may fall on you, as you would be paying for my services as the ones receiving them.
What is payment in your mind?
You're helping people that the king asked to go do something. And honestly, he could pay better than we would, but if that's what you want to do, you can. Honestly, it's probably in your best interest.
My understanding is that the quest is on behalf of House Brevisk. Is that...
Yes.
Aye.
So it's not the king paying you.
Does that not?
I don't know.
We do this for the country. Anyways, what would payment be in your mind?
10 gold pieces per day is the fee I charge.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, well, what my friend says is, can we do 8 gold pieces per day
No,
with
I didn't say that at
food
all.
and
We
weed?
can totally afford that. We've got money enough for it.
Okay.
What did you say your
Frenzy.
name was?
Frenzy. Mort's like banging at his legs. Frenzy.
Come on, it's gonna be fine. It's nothing.
I am Eodred. Eodred Cinerin.
All right, well, I give up on this.
I'm
10 gold
sorry.
pieces a day it is.
Thank you. I'll pay for it. Shit, I don't care.
I know you don't care, but that's why you're always out of gold.
I'm doing pretty well right now.
Right now, but what about after you go shop there, bud?
You know, if I run out, then I'll speak to the land and find more. That's what I do these days, Mort.
Well, even sir, if he runs out, I can cover it. The money is not the problem. We will be
Hey,
able to afford you.
Eodred, we look forward to your services, and I'll put this down now. And I'll go ahead and just give him 20 gold.
Right.
We'll see you in the
Sounds good.
morning then, huh?
I'll be here.
Same place?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
As long as my belly's full.
All right.
Mort gives him a high five.
Look at that, Mort. We got a guide.
Yeah, and we could have gotten a cheaper guide, but whatever.
Actually, Jesse, I didn't give him 20 gold. I gave him 2 platinum. Just,
Okay.
flex a little bit.
Sure.
Coin is meant to be spent. Aye. It was good. Do we see who's like serving us?
Yeah, there are just some servants who are coming around with
Trays.
plates to
Is this
replace.
just like a big ass long table situation?
The way that the hall is set up is that there's a big hearth down the middle, and then at each pillar there's a table going from the pillar to the wall with internal pillars. I mean, forgot to mention that.
That sounds cool. I can't really imagine it, but I like that. That's how you
Okay.
see it. It's
Let
way
me-
better than what I think. I don't know.
Let me send you a picture of what I'm picturing. Yeah, kind of.
There's like a big fire pit in the middle.
Yeah, it's a long open hearth rather than.
I'm negative.
I guess hearth, I think is the right word, like a big fire pit. Yeah. Negative, cool. That is good news.
I love that, Betty. Sorry, the seasoning
Sorry.
sucked.
I just feel I'm fucking. Well, she's babysitting new twins, so I'm assuming it's the fucking babies that brought something into this house.
Humans?
She's nannying 2 new twins.
Human twins, though.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't find the picture I'm looking for exactly.
That's okay. Hey, check out this tiny, tiny dice I got.
That is very tiny.
I have a bunch of them, and they're real fun to roll.
Very
So,
Speaking of Pokemon Go, if anyone still plays, hit me up.
all right. Do we want to try and sell these at the same place we went yesterday, and just Kriv speaks instead, or go somewhere else?
Here's the picture. Found it.
Oh, hell yeah. Kriv, I can give you a little magic to help you. I don't know what you have in your sort of bag of tricks there. But I also have this mountain brew. that can just sort of make you better at everything or one particular thing you try to do over the course of a day. So I don't know if you what level of confidence you're coming in it with. All right. Do you want some of this mountain brew, or do you think my guidance is enough? All right. Excellent. I appreciate the confidence. You all want to do anything else here?
No, I don't think so.
No,
Did you
Is
see the
there-
picture?
I'm
Oh.
ready to get out of this town.
I'm sorry.
Mort's ready to get out of this town.
Oh, okay. This is a dope ass hall.
Yeah. Do you
Okay.
recognize this hall?
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. I was watching that new show today, and
Oh, I
was
freaking
getting
love it.
stoked for D&D tonight.
Nice.
It's a beautiful new show. Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
sorry. I had WhatsApp notifications muted, so they are unmuted now.
Well, okay, let's go talk to the armor. Do. You all walk to the armor, who is outside of the high tower of Erebor. Okay.
Yeah, and before we walk in, I'll definitely tap guidance on him.
So, a member of the city's shield of Erebor. Okay. All right. You walk up to the royal armorer. You see there Osmond Quintero, who you all spoke to the previous day. He recognizes your all's group. Oh, you brought your friend. Make a just general deception check, because this is like the guy who makes armor for all the generals.
Uh-oh. Well, he has guidance on this then, I'll say, because I would have done it before he walked in. It's a deception check. What do you have to
Yeah.
deception?
It's under charisma. Nice. Okay, that's a ton.
25?
Okay, as you walk up, he says, "Oh, I see you brought your friend. Oh, hello. Sorry, I don't think we've been introduced. Osmond Quintero, Royal Armor. Yes, hello. So you are working with this group. Let's see. So,
Probably
yeah,
check.
kind of flexes up real big for you. Go ahead and make your persuasion roll.
Is there any advantage for being so sexy? And that sick ass deception check? If you used it on that first one, then it's gone.
Yeah,
But we all have inspiration for the session if you roll bad.
true.
But we have the whole session though to use it.
All right, dirty 20. Well, let's take a look.
6 sets of plate mail, 6 great swords.
For this, for you, I can do 6,000 gold.
Yep. Mort nudges her.
All right, here you go. And he goes back to the back and gets some pre-measured sacks of gold containing 1,000 gold pieces each.
Can he not get a little bit more gold for that, please?
Oh, they'll be coming.
Oh no.
Back.
Oh no. I know. I'm sorry. No, I fucked. We got that new projector, right? And the screen is. We're still trying to figure out how to have the screen tied down. I got a free projector, y'all. Fun fact.
That's sick.
That's dope.
A projector's a dope thing to have.
All because
I'm
I did
adding,
well at work.
I'm adding 6,000 gold to my inventory, and then we can distribute it. Okay, great. Cool. We looted this off 6 zombies. This is the most money anyone's ever made off 6 zombies.
I don't know.
4,000. You got us an extra 2K. That's pretty fucking good.
And we'll take it.
A 20 versus a 9.
Yeah. Last time I did it, it was not good. What's opposite good? We quickly load up these bags of gold, and we want to head to the shop of Ibis the Magnificent if we can.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Y'all cool with magic shopping?
Yeah, I guess.
You don't want
All right.
to?
I'm ready for it. Let's go.
Oh, also, I mean, this is generally the other shit that I had that I thought we want to do today in town. If you all want
As
to,
long as we don't magic shop with the Nazis, I'm cool.
no Nazis.
Okay, then I'm cool with it. Yeah.
Yes. You've been to both the Nazi place and Ibis's.
I will also remind there is a flying mount store here that I feel like Mort would just want to check out on principle.
I would love to see the flying mount store. 'Cause you never know what I could get, but still.
Can we go to the flying mount store first instead, Jesse?
Good thing. Okay.
Let's go.
You all make your way to Give Me Wings to Fly. It's a fun name. Let's see.
Mort will enter first with so
Let me-
much air
Just a
support.
zoo around him. Do you need a break for
Yeah.
a second?
No, I'm just going to put you all on the Erebor map.
I just want a zoo around me, and I want to walk in with like so much. I know I belong here. I'm rich. I'm popular. I'm ready to spend some money this era.
I'm rich. I'm popular.
I will say on the way over, Crave, that was some smooth work. Well done. Quite the look you had to you. Didn't expect that. It was smart. I'm glad to have you. Oh, what? Oh, money. Yes, aye. Absolutely. Yeah, I think those things are like pretty old too. We found out like a few thousand years old. So it's we basically just sold old dead trash for 6,000 gold. That's pretty good.
All right. Everybody look at roll 20. You all weave your way through the streets until you reach a tall building with its walls supported by engaged stone pillars. It's 6 or 7 stories tall for a modern comparison, and it takes up the whole block on both sides. As you enter, however, you see that it's nearly all a facade. The inside is an open field of grass with several tall cliffs of rock that jut up from the ground and a couple trees providing shade. There are troughs full of water and feed along both walls, as well as platforms for perching higher up. A catwalk near the ceiling provides access to several metal mesh cages that stick up through the roof, where several aerial mounts are held. A voice high above you calls out, "Hello, welcome. I'll be right down." And you all,
Can I roll for performance on my entrance?
yes, go ahead.
Thank you, because I really want to just like.
Can I give him advantage because it matters to him?
Absolutely. You join the proud strut with your own animalistic body.
5. Worth it.
Okay.
Do you want to use your inspiration?
I want it to work, but I'm afraid we're gonna leave the city, and I'm. Alright,
You wouldn't surprise me if this whole game is not in town, dog.
alright. Yeah, I'll use it. 13. My lucky number. Hell yeah. Give me something good. It's my lucky number.
What we
I
get?
am.
13 total?
Yeah.
Okay, tight.
13 total. Okay. That's better. I got
We've been through so much together with 13, Jesse.
You're right. I know.
Do you got a +0 on this, my dude?
Yep. And I still wanted to roll for it.
Descending down upon a rope, you see a robed human man who, like, as you see, he actually has 2 ropes, and he's like descending with his foot kind of hooked between them in a knot that allows him to slowly descend. It's a fantasy world. Don't look at me like that.
No, I get it. Trust
He
me.
gets
I
to the
understand.
bottom and releases the string and flies back up to that catwalk where he was before and had called to you.
Pulley systems, babe. Pulley systems.
Yeah, exactly. Greetings. I am Corbinian. How can I help you?
I have come to see what animals you have to offer and to see the true natures of the flying mounts that you have.
I think you'll find us a very interesting place. I see you've got some pets of your own. Looking to add
yes.
one to the collection, perhaps?
Oh, yes. I have never seen a facility like yours, and I would love a grand tour.
Well, yes, welcome. Come on in. There's plenty to show. And he kind of shows you into the space. You all walk in, and you can see just how wide the space is in order to allow space for these mounts to have room to fly when they are not caged. He points out a few things. You know, I actually used my own magic to craft those cliffs, just forming them up, you know. Pretty fun to do. But the trees are actually real. Fun fact.
I see that
Whoa.
you've
You made
created
you made all this? Yeah, you made the mountains here?
Sure, just a little bit of mold earth. molded earth taken to an extreme, over continued usage.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's not often that I see someone care so much for his creatures that he sells, and to see you put the effort and time in to create a habitat that allows them to prosper makes me feel humbled and very happy.
Well, I'm glad that I can help you out like that. Would you like to see any of our mounts?
Oh, please.
Literally all of them.
All of them. I would love to see all of them.
Well, currently we have 2 griffins available, four hippogriffs, as well as a pegasus and a new arrival last month, a giant cockatrice from the green fields.
Can I roll for cockatrice in the green fields?
Sure. Make a nature check.
Because Liam personally doesn't know what that is and would love
Would
to
I
know
have
what it
any
is.
idea of a cockatrice being a bit of a field liver myself?
21.
If not, it's quite all right.
You can make a check as well. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
May I guidance myself?
Yes, say.
We don't say. This is a nature check?
That's what I
All
wrote.
right. Let's turn a 16 into a 18 total.
Nice. And what was yours, Mark?
21.
21. Okay. Both of you are familiar enough with cockatrices. Yeah, I'll just send you all the picture of the stat block with the giant stats for it that I came up with.
Oh, cool. I didn't
I'm
know
so glad this
cockatrices
is
could
negative.
fly.
Yeah, they do have a fly speed.
A griffin is the body of a lion with the front legs and head of a bird. And a
A
hippogriff
hippogriff.
is the body of a horse with the head and front legs of a bird. Hooves.
So a hippogriff is what you see from Harry Potter, but a griffin, yeah.
Mhm.
Griffins have lion bodies.
Yeah, and like talons. Yes. Well
Yeah.
said.
Pretty much, yeah. I can send pictures if needed.
D&D has every variation of animal hybrid.
It's pretty fucking annoying, I won't lie.
I think it's cool, but
It's so
it's
much
just
to
a
keep up
lot.
with.
and then so you said griffins, hippogriff, pegasus, and cockatrice.
Yes, just one Pegasus, just one giant
Cockatrices,
cockatrice.
I don't know.
Jesse,
what a
is there
cockatrice looks
is
like.
there any world where Frenzy could ride something like this?
Oh, I want it.
No, right?
I
Like
want
I feel like it's
Don't
no.
think so. You are the same size as them, pretty much.
Okay, yeah, because it's I mean, technically I'm medium. If you want to make me 4 squares on the board, I'll take it. But
Okay, but like
I'm
Don't
just
I have
being.
something I can- hold on.
That's
Don't I have
totally
something-
cool. If not,
as part of your hooves,
I also
in
weigh like
equine
a ton.
physiology trait. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay,
Okay, but
that's
I have
fine.
a
weight
large
presents a
reduce.
large problem.
The closest thing
If
I have
you
is
were
that
reduced-
I could wild shape into something small and just ride it
Absolutely.
like that. Yeah.
If I reduced him, can he
I'd
do
just
that?
become like a Shetland centaur.
Yeah, if you're reduced, I mean, then you technically would be small. So you'd be like,
Little Sebastian.
yeah.
I would want to see
In
that.
which case, I would say like a griffin.
But reduce only lasts 10 minutes. I couldn't do that.
Griffin
or-
could maybe
or
get
a
to
minute.
its
You get
talons.
10 minutes of freaking.
You
I
can
could
also
just
wild shape
for an hour and just ride around like that way. So I'll probably just do that instead. Cool. Does he? How are these creatures stored here?
Up above, there's a catwalk that has several cages along it.
And does that look like it's accessed by
And they-
stairs or a ladder or?
He walks over to where, actually, he does not walk over. He just holds up his hand, and a rope descends, and he grabs onto it and rides it back up. And then,
Mort puts out his hand.
okay,
Does anything happen?
make an Arcana check.
15.
No, nothing happens.
Dang.
Mort walks up the walls. Fuck it. I got my slippers. Let's go.
Frenzy looks to oh geez. Hold on. I know
Let's go.
this
He's
name.
walking up the walls. Fuck this shit.
Oh, please stay down there. We will bring them out to you.
Okay.
You hear a different voice call. From the door.
Sorry, you didn't
Yep.
say anything.
Yep.
He just
More.
left, so
Walks back down.
No, you're right. That's valid. That's on me. Sorry, terrible. Terrible.
Walks back down. It's all good.
Cool. You walk back down. A couple minutes later, that human, the robed human Corbinian, as well as one more human who's wearing a cloak over a tunic, both descend, one riding a griffin and one riding a hippogriff, so that you are easily able to see the difference there. They both land. All right. Who would like to take the first ride?
Before anybody says anything, Mort would want to talk with the animals and ask them, are they happy?
none of
They're
those are
not
animals, my dude.
animals. They are
Well,
monstrosities.
creatures.
You
So
can't speak
cannot
to them.
speak with beasts.
You can't speak with
I thought-
monstrosities.
Oh, monstrosities is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Anytime it's a fusion, that's generally a monstrosity. I think Pegasus is the celestial, maybe.
Yeah.
Even
even
that doesn't
then,
even fucking matter. Yeah,
I don't think
matter.
Pegasus is speak anyway. I think they can just understand it. So, do they seem well taken care of? I guess is what Frenzy is looking at. Like, do they look well fed, and do they have any like scars, like they've been beaten, or like intense, injuries?
I would say make an insight check.
Okay.
Or
Insight and
medicine.
Smersmiption. I'll do insight. May I guide myself?
Yeah.
Natural got ding dang 20 for a total of 27.
27. Yeah, they look pretty well taken care of. They're definitely not as happy as they could be in the wild, where they can fly freely all the time. You gather like they look
depressed.
excited. They look excited to be out of the cage, but
So they're just kept in the cages all the time?
you gather.
I guess,
not
you know
all
what?
the time,
I'll look
but
to him and say, do you let these things fly about as they please? Or do you
Well,
keep
in
them
the
locked in those boxes all the time?
when the shop's closed, and we intermittently take them out. You all caught me. We can't have them all out at the same time, or they'll get into fights. So we have to have them take turns.
Well, you can't fly them out over the city?
There is some restriction on what we are allowed to do there. We can, if we fly them all out, then they will not all return either. They are.
Do they take commands, or are they all trained the same?
To some extent, but they are fiercely independent beasts, both griffin and hippogriff, especially.
Quick question outside the game.
Yes.
Are they considered beasts?
No.
Okay.
He's just referring to them as that.
Okay.
Yeah, people in this world don't use the term monstrosity unless they're like a wizard in a lab.
I figured as much as I thought I had to ask.
Interesting. How much do you charge for these? And is it like you pay for them forever, or is it like you're renting them, or just that?
Yes, they are purchases. We do not rent. If you're looking to purchase, we sell the griffins for 35,000 and hippogriffs for 30,000.
And the Pegasus and cockatrice.
The cockatrice is 32,500, and the Pegasus 40,000. Being a celestial, the price is certainly higher.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What?
30.
What did you say? The cockatrice? 40 what?
The cockatrice is 31K.
32 and a half.
32. And,
May
yeah,
I
sorry, I'm not a math.
see the cockatrice.
Very well. We must put both of these back. Would you
Oh, fair.
care to
No,
ride these
yeah.
before we do?
Do you
Do
mind
you-
if I bow and pet them?
Certainly. Yes.
We'll,
I assume
we'll
you-
approach them slowly,
Yeah.
nod
He
down.
gathers that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Make a animal handling check, even though they're not animals.
It's good. I get it. No, I get it. It's all good.
Because like there's no other check for that.
No, there's not.
Go.
Can I get an advantage on any way, shape, or form since it's not my place to ask? Never mind. 13.
13. That is sufficient enough. It doesn't bow back, but it does kind of look at you curiously.
I will not approach, but I will give it the eyes of understanding,
Okay.
of respect. Yeah.
Nice. You look like one who could form a bond with one of these beasts. They are temperamental, but as legend has it, they do form bonds with individuals that go beyond friendships, beyond words. We personally don't form those bonds with them so that their new owners can do so.
Well, that makes sense. Maybe I would like to meet them more. I do have my eyes set on the cockatrice, so I would like to meet them before making any decision. I hope you understand.
Certainly.
But like any creature, it's a two-way street, and I'm not going to pick one that doesn't understand me, nor I it.
Certainly. Well, we will go fetch that cockatrice. Fine. And they both saddle up and hop back up, fly back up rather, to the cages at the top. A couple moments pass while they're up there if you all want to say anything before they return.
I have my eyes set on this cockatrice. Do you guys mind if I take a minute to try to bond with it?
There's no fucking way we're going to be able to afford this. We could ask the king for it once we get back with the artifacts.
What is it, 32?
32,000.
Oh.
Not 3,200.
No, see, that's where I misinterpreted the...
32,000.
I said we just take it.
And that's a griffin. We can't just take it. We just got hired to work here. But look. The king said if we bring back these artifacts that he'd let us, we could ask House Brevisk for anything. This is anything, and it's in town. All they got to do is, tug someone off, call in a favor, and then you got a flying mount.
I don't want them to tug anyone off, though.
Well, then it would be probably a lot faster for us to get to Candlekeep if some of us could fucking fly there.
Well, look, just because Fang, you do great. And I pet
No,
him
but
when
I'm
he is.
saying if you get a griffin up in the sky and I'm on the ground, I could keep up. We could take off. We could be doubling our days.
Fair enough. But can I at least meet this creature
Absolutely.
first? Okay.
Well, I'm just saying we're not going to be able to keep it right now, so don't get too excited about it. All right.
It's already happened.
We got to come back after the quest to pay it.
No, it's too late. I'm here.
Also, there are other hippogriffs that might like you.
That's true.
I had a good time with that one time.
That's true.
Out in the world.
Yeah, remember when we were in your forest and we came across a couple hippogriffs?
I do.
They did enjoy me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We can look around. I can ask Wilder about hippogriffs, I bet. Nearby. In the future, if you'd like.
I would
I
like that.
I support you having a flying mount. I'm here
I think
for
it's
it.
best for the party. There's no doubt about that.
I think it's for the best. Absolutely. We should
I agree.
probably end up getting egg one too. You know, realistically, if this all goes through, maybe the whole party can get them.
Yeah, they're horse-sized, more or less.
Yeah,
I
they're
would
all
have to
large, right?
Jesse, on a large animal, could I carry Fang with me though?
If not, he could be with me.
Yeah, you could easily enough carry Fang.
Okay. Cool.
Fly
Or-
speed 60.
Yeah.
Could
I'd
you
say
send?
Frenzy would probably have to carry it, but
Would it be too meta
Either way,
for us to
yeah,
have
yeah.
the stuff about like just the fly speed on Griffin versus Hippogriff versus Pegasus?
no, absolutely not. You got to know what you're buying.
Okay, cool.
So, I'll.
I think Pegasus might be the fastest. They're dope as hell. Honestly, a Pegasus would be like the coolest fucking mount possible for Egg as a cleric.
I would love Pegasus for him and a Griffin for me because it gets down to that whole like I hate being meta
You
or
don't,
outside
you don't
of
want a
meta, but the whole-
cockatrice?
I do want a cockatrice, but if you really think of it, I just want to meet the cockatrice. My whole thing is more wants to meet the cockatrice. But the whole thing in Liam's mind is Harry Potter, and a Griffin would do, a Hippogriff would do.
You want a Hippogriff instead of a
Yeah.
Griffin?
Yes. But I want to meet the cockatrice. What did you send us? Oh,
Hippogriffo. Oh. Hippogriff fly speed is 60. I think
that's not
Griffin's,
bad at all.
Griffin's fly speed is 80, I believe.
Do. Yeah,
Hey.
Griffins. do
Yeah,
have
the
80.
best thing would just be to, if the Pegasus is faster than us, that's fine.
I can go pretty fast on my own, but I also have a giant elk that I ride. His name is Moose.
Moose is pretty quick.
Yeah, he lives outside the city. He doesn't like to
Speed's
come in.
on. Well, his
I wonder
flying
how he's
speed's
gonna
80
get across
though.
that plate.
Yeah, Griffin's 80.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Well, cool. This is really good for the future. As a quest reward, we could definitely ask for
Well,
these.
I could still get a Griffin
There's-
because
No way we
there
can
is a-
afford these right now.
yeah, but the Griffin is still within Harry Potter with the whole maze and shit.
Oh yeah, you should definitely still get a Griffin. Or Criv.
Just to be
And-
clear, there are 2 Griffins, 4 Hippogriffs, 1 Pegasus, 1.
Cool. Well, there's 3 people that can't fly, and then me and Felix could be on the ground, or me and Criv could be on the ground.
What's your speed again?
80.
Oh shit!
So I could be just like keeping up on the ground, and we could be
Yeah.
like fucking hitting the road double time.
Well, don't give. You would have to carry Fang, or we would have to put Fang in air.
He said Fang could be up there with you, and if not, Fang could be with me.
I thought he said Fang had to be with you.
Yeah, I think you would.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
So as long as you can carry Fang,
My
I'm
strength
cool with
is
that.
insane, and I can have double carrying capacity. So
And I
like,
don't mind leaving Fang and Arabelle as long as I find the right person to leave him with.
an arrow.
But
We're
yeah,
gonna be
like-
riding these fuckers to Candlekeep, dude. Oh, you mean like getting rid of Fang for good? But he's part of your posse.
No, not for good. I'm just saying if we ever like end up getting a flying mount and we're around Arabelle again, the only place I would feel comfortable leaving him is in Arabelle.
He'd
if we
be a
had
great
to.
therapy dog for Ellaby.
Yes. But that's the
Yeah.
only place I would feel comfortable leaving him, though.
We could teleport back to Arabelle approximately
We can.
in the future. Yeah,
We can actually. Yes, we can.
that's exciting.
I would have to look at that spell one more time.
I really
because
hope
think
that we
there's a
get the
limit.
fucking circle at Candlekeep so we can go there again in the future faster, because that place is gonna be sick. I'm excited. Cool. All right. I love this for us. Super
30,000.
noodles.
I was reading it as 3,000. Ugh. I was ready to buy.
These are
Yeah. I was,
rare.
yeah, as soon as he said 30,000 for the Griffin, I was like, cool, well, let's get all the prices because we can't buy any. So fuck it.
I didn't hear 30,000. Shit.
And I guess around this time, Cockatrice comes down.
Yeah, indeed. Corbinian returns riding the giant cockatrice. You can see
Ugly
it's fitted
motherfucker.
with a saddle, and as it's coming down, it looks like uncomfortable with the saddle. It is a new arrival, so it's not used to riders yet. But it lands, and he kind of hops off. Well, bit of a bumpy ride, but here she is.
Does Mort know anything about a cockatrice?
Make a nature check.
Is it collared and saddled, and is it making any noises?
Yeah. Yeah. And
16. And Mort is specifically looking for introduction or communication with a cockatrice.
It can turn things to stone. That's fucking great.
yeah, it can turn things to stone. Basically, just don't be threatening to it because it is known to respond very aggressively to threats. Its flight or fight response is always fight.
Mort will put his palm out, hand palm towards the ground, but his hand out, kind of like a sniff my hand while making eye contact.
Gotcha. Make a animal handling check.
Do I get any benefits from my ring of animal influence with that? I don't think so. No, I don't. Okay, so that is a 13.
13. Okay. I'd say with a 13, it kind of sniffs at you, but then like backs up, just like
Mort will back
starts
up as
fidgeting
well.
with it, fidgeting with its saddle. It like picks up its leg and tries to pry the saddle off at the bottom.
As Mort backs up, he'll say out loud, "Well, calm there, lady. There is no need for angst. We are only here to protect you." And he'll back up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm afraid she's a little unused to the saddle still. Still kind of breaking her in, but she'll make a great mount one day.
Can Mort see that if the saddle's like not put on right from the distance he's at?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Like, is there anything Mort can do to make the animal more comfortable? Perception. Give me a natural 20. Fuck. Nope, that's a 6. I just want to help this animal so bad.
I mean,
Nope, it's fine.
it's not hard. It's not that hard to see that like this creature like has growths on its spine that are being pressed down by the saddle. Like it's not really meant to have people sitting on it so much.
Now, I had
Cool,
originally
cool.
wrote, yeah.
So we're all gonna get mounts, and 2 of us are just gonna let them free.
Do you remember what my original cockatrice mount roll was? Was that the 15 or 13? That was the 13, right?
Initial one.
Yeah, that was the 13 that I got with the addition to your advantage. So I rolled 13 to know my history for the cockatrice. Can I use that roll for a certain saddle used for this individual beast?
Like, could that exist?
Yeah, and I can tell them to use that
Or
saddle.
has it existed?
Giant cockatrices are like it's something that you haven't heard of. So like you're used to this being a small creature rather than a large.
Okay.
So it's
I can't help
usually
this
too
creature.
small to ride anyway.
Okay.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, thank you. I would love to. 23.
Yeah, Kriv is on the right point. The saddle is on his back, but it should be a harness made around his neck, like right where the neck leaves the shoulders. There's a little divot there that could probably be saddled.
Now, I would listen to my friend here and maybe try to reimagine the saddle that you're using in order for you to control him more and make him more comfortable for your...
You might be onto something.
Yes.
Well, are you all interested in purchasing this?
I am very interested, but
We'll
too
have
poor.
to. No, we're not too bored. We'll just need to check out a few. We'll have to come back in the future. We do appreciate the time you took to
We're
meet
too
us.
poor. Don't
Yeah,
let them. We're too poor.
Here,
These
take,
motherfuckers.
take this for your time, and I'll flip
You
him a
just-
platinum.
He bought a man for 2 gold a day.
I'm just
We're
gonna
too
cover
poor.
up Mort's mouth with my giant hand and pick him up, and we're just gonna head out of here. If that's all right.
You're the one who bought a man.
Nice.
Once we're outside, all right, Mort. I'm sorry that we couldn't get them right now, but we'll make sure that this happens once we get these artifacts. All the more inspiration to keep safe and alive as we go.
Hey, I'm always safe and alive. Okay, it's not my fault that he said he looked hurt, and I took him in. Okay.
What? Hey, Jesse, can I look around and try and figure out what time it is?
Yeah.
What should I roll for that? Can I use Druidcraft, or is that a roll? Or
Sorry. You can just look around.
Like the
It's
sun,
fairly easy to tell.
nature
Yeah.
style?
You're a nature person. Make a nature check if you want for how accurate you are.
Nature with Guidance. 18. No, 15. That's still pretty good.
15.
Mm-hmm.
Still morning. Definitely a couple hours before noon, at least.
I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Cool.
y'all.
And what time did Liam die last night? Mort die last night?
Mort died. Whoa, too far.
That's pretty close to bed, right? Like 10?
Yeah, 10 p.m.
So, about 10 hours ago, you died. So, just so it's clear, that's untrue. So, let's keep you alive and well, and let's keep at it, buddy. We're gonna find these artifacts, and it's gonna be great.
It's just because I died doesn't mean that I wasn't meant to be brought back. I was brought.
No, you
Well, I
just said
wasn't
alive and well, just so it's
Hey,
clear. You were neither of those last night when all your blood was spraying on the floor because of a fucking goo rabbit.
Because I try to help, and
I know, you
because I try
tried
to
so
help.
hard, you got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter, you know?
Oh, that sounds like a good. If only we had a bard here, we
If
might be able
only.
to turn that into a song.
We should write it out. Do you play
All
any
I'm
instruments, Kriv? Music? You play music at all? Nor do I. Do you have any hobbies? More, if you want to go off and go pee, you go for it, but
Yeah, thank you so much.
What are your hobbies? What you do for fun?
Yeah.
That makes sense, given the different things you can do.
No, it's definitely the twins. You started feeling surprised with that.
Like you keep talking to the same person as different people. Who is you? I love that. Do you gamble
It's
at
a
all?
complicated web.
To yourself? Gotcha. I know how to play dice. Interesting. You're an interesting character. I'm really curious to see some of them, to be quite honest. Absolutely. Yes, I love that. Yeah. You're a performer then? No. Interesting. I don't know. I mean, that's not really my scene, but it seems like it could be yours, and I get that. I like that. I know I know that you're slaying. I know that. Chugi? There is some moisture on you.
Facts. No printer.
All facts.
All facts, no
Getting
prayer.
Chugi.
Bussin'.
That's bussin'. Hey, you know what? I was thinking about it. You helped me get this, so here, and I just give Kriv 1,000 gold. You deserve this. I wouldn't have had this much without you, so this is at least a fair share.
I cannot get this fucking medicine open.
You like these sacks? Oh yeah, the sacks that the gold guy had. Well, absolutely. Yeah, you deserve it. I guess let's go check out. Do you all want to go to Ibis the Magnificent? All right. I don't think they sell them at this Griffin shop, but I bet we could find a bar. I also have just bottles of liquor and wine in my bag if you just want a day drink that way. Jesse, is day drinking a bit of a restful activity?
I'd consider that a downtime activity.
Great. Glad. Look, here's the other thing. I have these magic raisins. If you just eat a raisin, you get real drunk super quick.
It's true.
It's meant to just put it in water and it makes the whole water into wine. But if you eat one, it works the same. But if not, all right, that works for me. I guess I kind of set it up so maybe like the top of the keg is just like sticking out of my bag of holding, and I just like tap it into a little goblet, if that's all right. Yeah.
Totally.
I'll pass out drinking horns if Mort, are you feeling some day drinking as well? You are muted, my friend.
Mort pulls out a chalice. You've never seen this chalice. Mort's never seen this chalice, but he pulls it out of his bag anyways, and he just hands it to you.
It's filled right away. This is some mead from the Korobos slave house.
Cheers to the murder violence connection.
To the murder violence connection.
Cheers to slaves.
Cheers to the death of slave owners. To the liberation of those that are in need of it. To Ibis the Magnificent we go.
To Kronos.
Hey, Frenzy, don't get too drunk. I got a favor to ask you later. I need a sparring partner. I'm trying to do something.
What about me? I can be your sparring partner.
Yeah, he could be your sparring partner.
No offense, but Frenzy's a little better at martial combat.
No. And I more pushes Frenzy aside. I am your sparring partner.
Well, I mean, okay, but I also need to spar with someone who really knows what they're doing.
Yeah, we can do it later if he wants to do this now. It's fine with
But
me.
if you want to go, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm going. Let's go. What do I have?
As you all are making your way back up to the tour, Felix and Mort are gonna duke it out. I'll not use my weapons. Let's go.
I have.
Oh no, he's gonna beat the shit out of you, dude. He
No.
has unarmed strikes. your
I have
your
a
punches will
null
do.
flail, and I will pull out the null flail, but I don't think I'm strong enough to use it, but I will pull it out nonetheless.
Okay, what's your strength score?
My strength is 6.
Okay. Flail is a martial weapon. Are you proficient with martial weapons?
No.
Okay. So you're going to be at disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
And just what you roll on the dice.
Hell yeah, brother! I'm dumb as hell.
Yeah, just what you roll on the dice will be whatever it is to hit, which, good luck, because, since he's not dual wielding, he does not get that bonus, so his armor class is going to be 20. So if you get a natural 20, you will hit, Felix.
Let's go. All right. I'm ready to roll. Tell me when.
Go ahead. He'll let you have the first hit.
That is a 19. Damn it.
He just barely ducks back out of the way. Wow, Bart, that was actually pretty good. You almost hit me. Holy shit. And then he just like gives you a quick jab to the leg with his foot. That is 19 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, you kind of like stumble onto one knee, and he just kind of hops back. Do you really want to do this?
One more time.
Okay.
I got this. 15, damn it.
You just like can't quite get enough strength behind it to form a good arc.
I tried.
Well, I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. High five.
You did do really good in that. He high fives you. In that time you entered the battle arena back in Arabelle. I think you did a really good job for not being able to use your magic.
Well, I did cheat. I was using Norbert the whole time, so
Oh,
don't feel too bad.
I don't care if you cheat.
Yeah. And look, I've been wanting to use that flail since we came out of the cave, so I'm glad I finally got to use it. I've been holding on to it.
Hell yeah. It's a cool ass looking flail.
Mm-hmm.
Can I check this flail out?
Yeah.
You remember when we got it?
Nope, he was not there.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. It is the it is the flail of a flind. If you're familiar with that. Let's see. I think it's in Mordenkainen's, but maybe.
Let's go.
We had a really hard time with these fucking gnolls, and then I picked up a flail, and I was like, you know what? I'm keeping this shit. Because why the fuck not?
Why not?
Get some photos. Yeah, it was this gnoll that had been like super influenced by their demon lord and like given a bunch of extra abilities.
It did some damage
The
on
rest
us.
of the gnolls didn't have. And
It did
he was
a lot of damage.
super duper strong with his flail. Like it really fucking hurt.
But you know what? We overcame it.
We did together. And then we killed all the rest of the demons too.
Like a boss weapon.
Yeah. I thought about selling it, but in all honesty, it just kind of seems like something I want to keep.
I'll send a pic to the group.
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen a picture of it. I forgot what it's looked like.
It's badass. And
It's got like
here's-
skulls on it, don't it?
It is skulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's also the dude who's wielding it.
Oh wow. So this is do you have this still, dude?
Yes. Yes.
You bring out a flail, does it still smoke?
No,
No.
The eyes
it's still got
glowing?
these skulls.
no. It does not have the backing of the demon lord Yinobu any longer.
But it's still got two skulls on it, though.
Can I give that a little try?
Oh, yeah. Here you go. More hands it to Frenzy.
I take it in my hand and like do a few tests because I'm proficient in all martial weapons.
Yeah. It would be a baseline flail.
Okay, so it's just like flail like in the DMG. There's nothing
Yeah.
special about it. Or PHB.
Yeah.
Okay. This is interesting and bizarre. It's an excellent trophy. More gnolls dead, the better. I'm glad that you have this, and it's an honor to fight by your side, Mort. And I hand him the flail back.
Thank you. It is a trophy I admire that I don't remember often. But when I do, it reminds me of good times past.
It's
Hell yeah, brother.
it's a weapon of a bastard, that's for sure. And I guess also, and I should have said it from the anytime gnolls have been mentioned, Frenzy's just spitting on the ground.
When we mentioned gnolls, yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't like gnolls.
Disgusting fucking gnolls. No, enemies of me tribe, truly. Once we're done with all this vampire business, I'm gonna go back home and try and clear as many from the land as I can.
But we have a lot of work to do until then.
A lot of work to do until then. Ibis?
Yes, I'm about to drop
Oh, cool.
the movies.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
wow.
You all wind your way through town.
Yeah, that's good. We had a long convo. That's fitting.
Mm-hmm. And here you find, following Kriv and your recollection of the tour yesterday, one tower atop the tour stands out because it's quite a bit less grand in its architecture. It is 5 or 6 stories tall, and it is constructed of small scraps of wood and little fibers that like stick out at odd ends. It resembles a bird's nest in many ways. There are several small gaps in the material where little windows are affixed, and there's a reinforced front door. The front
That's
door.
why his name's Ibis. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The front door is slightly open, and you all are able to enter.
What do I
Yeah.
notice when I enter? Yeah. Oh yeah. Mort just walks in. Oh, can I roll the performance check?
Sure. Do you want to be all audacious with your animals again?
Oh yes, I do.
I
I
love.
want to look royal.
Could any of his familiars give him the help action since they are his familiars?
I got one familiar.
Yeah. Have you done that ritual?
Yes, we have.
You did. I thought so. Okay. Yeah. He can help you. Yeah. And
So
since
that's just
yeah, that gives you advantage. And since it's
Okay.
Norbert being part of the procession, that totally works out. He's already doing that.
11.
11. Yeah. Well done. Inside, you see a simple counter behind which several potions sit on a shelf, neatly arranged in a 5-color rainbow. On one end of the counter, there is a huge roll of coiled up parchment, like 5 feet in diameter. Like really, really big
Yeah.
roll of parchment. Nearby to that, a huge green feather quill rests in an inkwell. And there's a light green fog that's sort of drifting out of the inkwell.
Love it.
Behind the counter, you see a thin-framed Aarakocra wearing a high-collared maroon coat from which stretches a long black neck, sharp features, and a long beak.
AMC.
Her white wings are folded behind her as she's finishing up with a suntanned and balding human customer. You watch as she waves her hand over a pair of overalls, and you see several holes in them just kind of stitch themselves back together. A couple buttons reattach themselves until the garment looks brand new.
Ma'am, the
Uh,
way you organize your potions and the color coding of the rainbow amazes me. Your talent is far beyond those I expect.
Thank you. I will be with you in 1 moment. There you are, sir. Expedient as I assured you. Please come again.
Oh, why, thank you. And the human puts the overalls on. He was not wearing any pants. And he turns and walks out the door with a smile past you all. As he gets outside, he actually clicks his heels for joy a little bit before continuing on his way.
Travelers,
Joyful man.
greetings. I am Ibis Elda, Order of Scriveners. I offer magical services as well as spell scrolls for those with the inclination. I also offer several unique potions that you will not find elsewhere. What magical means do you seek?
I would love to learn your spell scrolls inventory.
Yeah, I want to hear about all of it, really. You're the most interesting bard I've ever seen.
I am not a bird. I am a person.
Bird person?
No, just person. He don't mean it.
We're all people, man.
Person is
I mean,
accurate enough.
we're all humans. We're all
I
people.
am a bird-like humanoid, certainly. This is undeniable. I take no offense at this.
I get called the horse all the time. You know how it be.
Yeah, I get called the cats sometimes when people remember that I'm there.
You hide in the shadows all freaking time. It is not our
Oh,
fault.
you're right.
Oh my
No,
god,
I'm not
there he
blaming-
is.
See, Frenzy didn't even know you were here.
Well,
Yeah, show us around, please. And I definitely want to get a scroll of flight while we're here. Mort, right? You want that for your spell book?
Yes, I want it for.
Egg just crashes into the nest.
Yeah. We'll put a pause on that conversation. Hello, Harrison. Welcome.
Yo, hi, good to see you all. I'm super happy to play. Sorry to miss
Still in the
first
airport?
That's
Wait,
all
Harrison,
good.
Harrison, we just got to the first store where we can buy things.
Yeah, you didn't miss.
Oh,
Yep. You all went to the well, you didn't. You've been asleep this whole time, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. But they went to the armory and then checked out another
it was
shop.
$30,000 for a fucking mount. 30,000 gold.
Fuck that.
Flying mount.
Yeah, hippogriffs.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So we're gonna
Yeah.
ask for him as a reward for solving this artifact case.
Yeah. Aren't there also like horseshoes somewhere that can make Frenzy fly? I remember those being like 15,000 gold or something.
They were very expensive. I think they were closer to 30,000, the same price as a flying mount, which is fair.
Okay, cool.
Fair. And I think his speed was 80, so that was like basically the same speed as like one of the flying mounts.
Mhm.
Cool.
But Egg, you have been sleeping and dreaming. It began with a flash of red, and you found yourself in the same vision that you had when you ate that mushroom from the Myconid sovereign. Gathered with your friends within a volcanic cavern, crossing a rock bridge over a lava flow, you look around and you notice that Phasakriv has been with you in this vision the whole time. His presence was just clouded somehow. His joining you now see as a branch of the time path of the Circus of Values, an eventuality brought about by choices and potentials aligning. His destiny, too, is now intertwined with yours. Your brain expects the massive dragon from the vision to come crashing down before you like it did last time, but instead, as your foot falls on the other side of the bridge, you stand in a forest. You're still with the same folks, but in a forest now, and it's peaceful, familiar. It's not the jungles of Chult. It's much more tame. The voice of Ellaby speaks up from the group, putting voice to your own thoughts. It's the King's Forest. It's Cormyr. And together with your traveling companions, old and new, you walk further into the woods. At last, you come before a clearing surrounding a wide hill. And there atop this wide hill, there stands a temple, shining with holy light. It's your temple. It's done. What does it look like?
Yeah. I have this written down. Let me find it.
Sure thing.
Question.
Answer.
Is the dragon that was in his dream, did I hear that right?
Mm-hmm.
The same dragon that made his people exiled?
No, this was one that I think it was when you all got to be level 8, like right before level 8. He ate this mushroom and had a vision about like the path of
that motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That was
Yeah.
a whole trippy fucking. Okay. Yep.
Can we take a bio break while Harrison finds this?
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's do that.
All right.
Welcome, Harrison. Now we're taking
Thank
a
you.
break.
Happy
We'll
to
be
here.
back in
I'll
like
like get set
5
up
or
on my
so.
computer too, which will be nice.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Be back in 5 to 10, y'all. Oh no, it's not last scene.
Hello.
Hello.
You have no face masks. What are you talking about?
Face masks in the bathroom.
You don't even fucking use them?
I know. I look at them though, and I'm like, I remember when I used to do face masks.
You made a rose nasty.
Forrest, do you like Wendy's? Yeah? Wendy's nuts slapped your face?
Got him.
Wicked.
Yo, I've never had my brother fucking give me like that, dog. It's usually not
Yo.
that smooth. I was like,
Liam,
I actually, yeah, Liam, I like Wendy's food. Pretty good.
I see you've been working on your fitness. Fitness
what?
dick in your mouth.
Fitness dick in your mouth? I can't wait to go to work tomorrow and tell people that. Rebel, I see you've been working on your fitness. Fitness dick in your mouth.
Sir?
Sir?
They're both telling their significant others about the jokes that we just had. I love it. They really are brothers.
That was amazing. Well played.
All right.
I can't wait to hear about this temple.
Fitness dick
Yeah.
in your mouth.
He's
So-
gonna go to work and say that one tomorrow.
Bringing us back in. Egg, in your dream, you find this clearing surrounding this hill within the King's Forest where you've commissioned this temple to be built. What does the temple look like?
So as you like exit, so like off the path, there's like a lean-to with a couple jugs of water and a wooden box with some jerky inside. So some like sustenance for travelers who go by.
Nice.
And as you kind of like go up away from the path, you see like up at the top of this hill, this kind of like tall, narrow wooden structure that in my brain looks kind of like Scandinavian. So it's like very tall and skinny and has this like large roof that kind of extends off.
So it's almost reminiscent of a tree. As you walk towards it, there are some flowers growing. And kind of the main feature of the path going up is a meditation circle. So to clear the mind, you can kind of walk the winding path through this circle to get to the center, and then walk the winding path back out, and continue your way up to the temple. As you approach, it's kind of like partly, it's like fairly open to the elements. So there's kind of like a roof and a back wall, but the front wall is open. Inside, there's a hall with some wooden platforms on the floor to spread out on. If you want to like rest on a pillow and meditate, or just get off of the dirt, almost like a grove, you might say. And then the walls are kind of like wooden lapping that goes up. And then the main features are a large hourglass on a rope dangling from the ceiling, kind of in the center. And behind the hourglass, kind of at the very back, is a large wooden sculpture, which is like a kinetic sculpture type deal. I can put this in the chat.
Yes.
I can
please
share my screen either way. So there are like some wheels coming off of this central spoke, and the whole thing is like slowly rotating. And off all of the kind of wheels at the ends of the spokes are different. You can tell that some of them relate to kind of like celestial bodies. Others relate to calendars, and others are just like artistic. So that is like slowly moving. It's very peaceful. It's very quiet.
Sick as hell.
That is really dope.
I love this.
So does that mean
feel
his
it
like whole
easier.
thing's completed?
Yes,
built his-
this temple
Oh my
exists
God.
in the world now, just as he has described it.
He's been waiting so long. Oh,
Indeed. And as you wake up with the knowledge that this temple to Kronos is permanently there, there's a wave of satisfaction that just like crests below your center of gravity, gives you a lifted feeling for the rest of the day. You get a point of inspiration for that, for the whole description, and that one will last beyond this session.
Thank you.
Hell,
You bet. Thank you.
Fofo, when we first went to Arabelle, one of his first things he did was start creating a temple to his god. And that was what, like 2 years ago?
Jesse,
Out. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
could this be counted as the sanctuary location for a word of recall spell?
Absolutely.
Would he need to go there and sanctify it, or is it already ready for that?
I would say, yeah, you would need to sanctify it. But
Okay.
that is something you can do now.
So, Egg, when you get word of recall, which is a 6th level spell, we can get instantly back to Arabelle. That's fucking.
We can we can already get instantly back to Arabelle.
No, we
Not
can't.
instantly.
We can go
No.
to a town that's a day and a half away or whatever. that
It's close enough though.
Well, you can. Mort has a teleportation circle there.
Where?
Arabelle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, there's one in Caldor's tower that the dude gave you all.
Well, I wish I
But-
could go back in time and not say any of that. I'm embarrassed.
It's all good.
Even still, it's like an instantaneous thing.
Yeah, now Ed can get there, and he
It's
can
still-
leave behind.
It's sick.
More never in wisdom.
This is dope as hell.
Excuse me?
He can say, "Peace, I'm teleporting away."
You have that awkward moment of like, I think I'm gonna take a different teleport.
I'll catch the next one. Don't worry.
I'll see you. I'll see you there.
Do you have to go from one teleportation circle to another, or do you just like zip to one?
Yeah, you
Zip
just
to one.
draw one on the ground and then go to that one.
Cool.
Now, I do have to know that I do have to be knowledgeable of that teleportation circle to go there, though.
Yeah, you have to have the formula copied.
You have to learn it. So is Egg awake now in the room?
Yeah, and Egg, I've meant to mention, as you and your friends tour this temple and you get ready to wake up, they say, "We'll be at the wizard shop. See you there." And then you wake up and you know exactly where to go.
Well, to the wizard shop.
Yes, and you make your way there. As you approach, you see. Sorry, this video keeps playing in the background. Please stop it. Okay. You see one tower that stands out amongst the really grand architecture that is just constructed of small scraps of wood and fibers sticking out at odd ends, about 5 or 6 stories tall. It resembles a tall bird's nest in many ways. There are several small gaps in the material where windows are affixed, and there's a reinforced front door. It is cracked open, though, and you make your way inside, and you see your friends there, all gathered in this entry room. And standing behind the counter, you see this person in chat, in the WhatsApp chat. The most recent message, that is.
What, this,
And your allies.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys are.
Yes, the Sarah Coker, indeed. As well, you see behind the counter several potions sitting on a shelf, neatly arranged in a 5-color rainbow. On one end of the counter is a huge roll of coiled up parchment, like 5 feet in diameter. Nearby to that, a huge green feather quill rests in an inkwell from which a light green fog slowly drifts. And indeed,
Question.
Another person. Hello.
Oh, Egg. Hey, buddy.
I am Ibis Elda, Order of Scriveners. I offer magical services as well as spell scrolls for those with the inclination. I also offer several unique potions that you will not find elsewhere. What magical means do you seek? Sorry, guys, I have to give the introduction every time, you know?
We were just gonna look at all of them. Egg, are you down?
yeah. I'm a little groggy from the morning.
Here, have some mead. And I poured some mead out of my to-go keg.
Cheers.
yeah, you see you're having a chronos dream.
Yeah, what was in your dream, Egg?
I saw the temple back in Arabelle. It's complete.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Damn.
Mhm.
What the fuck
Mort
is
will
that?
give him a hug. 'Cause
Oh,
it's the first time he's seeing him since he saved his life.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're very welcome, Mort. I'm just glad you're here.
I'm glad that you are part of my traveling friends, the Circus of Values.
Yeah, we've kept Mort alive so far today.
I did try to fight.
He tried to fight Felix.
Thank you, Felix.
It was bad.
You know
It was great.
Felix, when I'm not there to revive you, Mort.
It was great. I did well.
I said, Mort, if you do this, you're gonna die.
He almost
he-
hit me the first time.
He almost
See?
hit him.
See?
Price goes up next time you die, Mort.
Mort, do you have a dagger, Mort?
I do.
Okay, good. You should
I
always
use
keep
my
one of those
slingshots
around.
more than my dagger, though.
That seems really fitting for you. You sort of got that Home Alone energy.
Thank you. Wait, what's Home Alone?
It's a play. So, how about these potions?
Potions you wish to see. Very well. Come this way.
And they just move.
Very well.
And you all stay where you are. Here, I will just send them to you. They are red, orange, yellow, green, and blue. Or I'm sorry, red, yellow, green, blue, and purple.
Labeled and priced.
Correct.
Love that for us.
Coming in.
Love that for us.
All of them are 1,500 gold pieces.
All
As they are very rare. Well, rather rare, I should say.
Now, what are your spell scrolls, though?
I do not have a what was the word you used earlier? Catalog?
Catalog.
I do not, because I can make scrolls in under a minute with my magical quill here.
So you can make a fly scroll in under a minute. Oh wait,
Fly,
I'm sorry.
yes. That is of the third arcane sphere. Yes, that is the maximum that I can create within 1 minute.
Frenzy?
I can also create 4th level spell scrolls if I have 4 hours to work on them, and 5th level, but that will require a full day of my efforts.
So
Frenzy.
third level and lower, you've got ready to go.
With only a minute's wait.
How much are your third level spell scrolls?
I have the prices here. 1 moment.
I guess it would be pointless to ever have a counter spell scroll, right? Because it's an
Yeah.
action to read a scroll.
True.
I guess unless you had the scroll out and held her, yeah, but that'd be stupid. Cool. Okay. Needed to run through that mental exercise.
On the real outside of this game, Elliot, is
Mhm.
fly what you wanted? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Fly. Okay, cool.
Yeah, fly's a really fun spell because if you upcast it, you can
You
have
can do
more people
creatures.
fly.
Yeah.
Yeah. We take off.
3rd level spells cost 300 gold pieces. In
That's
addition to
fucking
any
great.
costly material components.
I would like to get 3 Dispel Magic scrolls.
3 scrolls of Dispel Magic. Give me
And-
3 minutes.
A scroll of flying for my friend here.
That will be 1,200 gold pieces.
I know.
I'll put in 300 of it.
Oh, buddy, I was trying to get it for you since you were going to be mostly
I know.
cast. Okay.
It's all
All
good.
right.
I ain't paying. Just let this be known. I am not paying for your little 10 gold a day mother fricker that you. No, you're paying him. I am not paying
I'm paying.
him.
Oh, Egg, we hired a ranger to lead us to the artifacts.
I ain't paying
Ranger.
him. I'm not doing it.
10 gold a day.
I
His
told him.
name's Elrond or something.
That's a deal.
Yeah, I try to get down to 8 gold a day, but they were just.
Thank you, Felix.
Adamant.
Adrian.
Poor thing. I'm here to remember names and ask inquisitive questions.
Jesse, what is this shop owner's intelligence bonus, as it will be needed for the Dispel Magic scroll in the future?
It will be a +5.
Fantastic.
How much for a first or second level scroll?
1st level scrolls for 100 gold, and 2nd for 200 gold.
Can you describe the process of him quick making them scrolls, or her quick making them scroll?
Sure thing. Yeah. They go over to the large scroll and wind it down, put it on the counter right there in front of you, and take the green quill, put the inkwell over on that side.
Dispel Magic. Here we go.
Wait, does Dispel Magic have a costly component?
I don't think so, but I'll check.
Cool. Do that for me, thank you. And she begins tracing out the sigil with the green feather. It leaves a green ink that kind of sparkles and sizzles with a kind of,
Verbal and somatic, baby.
where Cool. Just a sizzling sound as the ink settles into the paper. As it completes, they take the quill and cut the paper with it. The spell scroll on its own rolls up, and they present it.
The first one complete.
And then we get
Thank
again.
you.
As they're going
Very
through
cool.
that, is anybody interested in other items?
I don't know if I did this wrong or not. I think I did this wrong, but mass healing word is not a wizard spell, right?
No,
That
it's
I
not.
don't believe it is.
No.
Wait,
Okay,
it
so
might
I
be
did this
with
wrong.
Tasha's now or something. They've changed. They've added. Oh, maybe not.
I
Mass.
don't have Tasha's right now. It's at my friend's house.
I don't, because
healing
I'm
word.
looking at my filter right now. It looks like my filter only says level 3, so I had to select classes, which would be wizard.
Mass healing word is only a cleric spell.
Yeah,
Other
okay.
class can have it.
So that was me just fucking up my wizard search then. Okay. Sorry, my bad, Joe. I was like, I didn't think I could heal people. I was like, that's weird.
The second scroll complete.
I take it back. Alchemist and sorcerer, their subclasses can also get it. Pretty cool. Excellent. Thank you. This is good, quick work. I'm impressed. What do you all think about this potion catalog here?
It's pretty good. I was thinking about maybe getting one.
Which one?
Maybe Reviviprof.
That could be useful if we know that we're going into a big fight.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a potion, right?
Yeah, it's basically
You could
uh,
pop it before you go down. If you know maybe a round before. You know.
has Egg cast
Yeah.
Death Ward on us before? Has that happened?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But you would have seen Moosglop go down and come back up as a half orc.
Can I get...
Yeah, it's kind of
Sir.
like that.
Could I get... Ma'am, you're right. I am so sorry, ma'am. I
Sorry, do not
apologize.
be confused by my voice.
No, ma'am, it's just your beauty. I'm just struck with it. Can I get remove curse?
Very well. Removing the curse.
Are those 300 gold apiece?
I believe remove curse does not
Is
have
300.
That's a third level spell.
Yeah.
Remove Curse does have a component cost, though.
no. It's
I know. Yeah.
full and somatic.
No, that's
No?
fucking great.
I would like to get one of those as well.
Very well.
So she just has wizard spells
Oh no.
I can create any spell.
Yeah.
from any
So-
class? Even druid
Yes.
spells.
The magics are a bit unfamiliar to me, but through the magic of this quill, they can flow onto the page.
That is impressive. What are you wanting to get Crave?
I was wondering about another fly spell, but I could.
No, don't worry about it.
I have wings, so I don't need one. If you think you're okay.
Now, let me handle flying people.
And I could get
don't waste
more-
your gold.
Dispel I mean, we just sold a bunch of stuff.
Hey, we've got a lot of gold.
Don't worry about the spell magic either. That's something I usually handle myself as well.
Hey, Felix, can I hold on to yours? And Egg and Mort, here's 1,000 gold each.
Yeah, I'll take 1,000 gold.
This is from the armor we sold, Egg.
Oh, thank you. I'm rich now.
And I've already. And so you said you punched in 300 for the.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I get a scroll of magic missile and
You should get one of Revivify.
invisibility and pass without a trace and zone of truth? Just all things that will come in handy in my life.
Yes. Just to be clear, if they aren't from
I can't hear you.
cleric. Oh no?
Is that just
How about-
me?
Yeah, that's just you.
I can hear you. I can
I
hear
can
him.
hear
I can't really either. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
speakers aren't working. He got us muted.
Elliot,
Can you hear anyone?
Harrison, can you hear me? Elliot, Harrison,
can-
whatever your
I
fucking
can-
name
I can-
is.
Echo.
Can you
Egg.
hear us now?
Harrison.
He's gonna quit and come back.
Yeah, everyone just
40?
soundless movements with your mouth when he comes
Are
back.
you drinking a 40?
Hey, bud. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Good. That's weird.
My question hasn't been answered though.
What was the question?
Are you drinking a 40?
This is growler
You're drinking a
from
growler.
the saloon that I go to. It's a lot of fun. It's full of water.
I thought it was.
Got him.
You ain't been drinking it like it was beer. What were you saying, Jesse, about these scrolls?
If the spell is not a cleric spell, then you would have to make a
check
in order
cast
to be
it.
able to cast it.
Oh, what's the check?
Arcana check, but I would let you use your spellcasting ability, I think.
And the DC would be equal to 10 plus the level of the spell. So if these are second and first, it would be like 11 or 12, which isn't that's pretty doable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I could do Arcana with Wisdom. Is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd have a +5.
Pretty good. It's up to you. Just wanted to make sure you knew that before you got them.
Yeah. I mean, also, I think these would be useful. And Egg doesn't have to cast them. I think Mort could cast. Or Felix could cast them without the check. In most cases, too.
I don't know about monks and spell scrolls, but
Yeah, Felix would. I mean, my ruling is that anyone can.
okay,
If you
cool.
have a spell casting ability, and I think for a monk, I would let them use their wisdom.
Because he can.
Yeah.
Oh,
and for
wait.
like any kind of half class where it's multi-ability dependent, I'd probably let them use whatever their.
Oh yeah, because his is from his movement, or no, from his weapon. I mean,
Right.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking of like
I could technically cast it at some point because
Cast
that's a druid spell.
Pass without a trace. Yeah, Felix cast that through a weapon, not inherently.
I see. Yeah, I was just thinking that like there are occasions where it'd be nice to have like a second use. Of,
Totally. Yeah,
Like-
definitely.
Yeah, just so you know, I already have 2 of those scrolls, but I think we should. I think it's a great idea to stock up on scrolls. Then we don't use our resources, and it's using money, so I'm cool with it. To add to this list, what were the 4 you said, Harrison?
I said, and let me know if you have a bunch of these already. Magic missile, invisibility, pass without trace, and zone of truth.
I have a magic missile wand I can give you if you really want to cast that.
You don't even have to attune to it. You just use it.
Yeah,
it's
like,
basically
you really
a gun.
want it, you can have it.
It's a gun. You need to keep it locked up if it's in the house. A kid could use this.
I have my circular blasting, which is a
There's a trigger.
It's actually like a bazooka shot.
I can't help but notice that you are rather well endowed with coin and well traveled, of unique taste. Perhaps I may sate your appetite with a few more unique items.
Ooh.
Go on.
This one allows you to harness the power of certain constellations and use them to your advantage.
Shut up. Go
And
on.
She pulls out this massive. I will
You know
show the
that
picture.
this is Frenzy's like visibly shaking like a puppy
He's
does.
already glowing.
I'm assuming Frenzy's erect at this point.
Holy.
He's spiritually erect.
This is the astronomer's boon. I guess I shouldn't send that other part.
The picture?
No,
Oh, the description.
yeah.
What?
I don't know exactly what it does.
What does it do?
do?
Do you have
It
to
allows
attune?
you to harness the power of certain constellations and use them to your advantage.
Before I get too excited, do you have to attune to it?
I will tell you that. No!
Wonderful. I'm interested. Please tell me more and how much it costs.
It is 4,000 gold pieces.
Go on.
You look through the glass at the night sky, and while doing so, you may find certain constellations. When you do, you can speak a command word to gain the constellation's respective benefit. I myself have seen 3 constellations in my use. There is the drum, which gives you 3 stars on your back in the shape of a drum. And you can grant you or any friendly creature within 10 feet of you a +1 bonus to a roll for initiative. In addition, any creature that gains this bonus to initiative can use a bonus action on its first turn of combat to either take the dash or disengage action. I have also seen the knight, which, when you hit with a melee attack, you can add some additional radiant damage.
I don't like the way he speaks.
She is great. I'm interested already because of the night. Is there a third, more mysterious
The
option?
Seer. It allows you to expend a star to add a d4 to an ability check or saving throw.
How often would
For-
you say you could use this a day? Is
Should
it
you
just like
see that constellation, you may use it 4 times. The stars remain until the next dusk, at which point any unused stars vanish and are lost. Once the
Wow.
astrolabe has granted a benefit in this way, it cannot be used again until the next dusk. So essentially, you would check each night to see which of these you see, and we'd figure out some way of rolling for it, and then you'd get that benefit.
Just say
I couldn't just choose to look at the constellation. I would have to like see if I could see it.
It says at the GM's discretion, so I think it would be
Okay.
like a
Like a
roll to see
survival
which one
or
of
something.
those are up there. Yeah, possibly survival. That would make sense.
Okay. I really much like this. Please set that aside. If you have anything else that my allies might like, please feel free to share it.
Absolutely, I have many more. Here, I present before you the gnashing key. This key will absolutely obliterate any lock that you want open, but it will be loud.
Now we have that. Don't worry about it. Now we can already do something like that.
I see you are familiar with the knock spell. Very well.
So then this key is definitely not 300 gold, right? It should be like 300 gold.
500.
is it reusable?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
How often or how many times?
Until it breaks. It has a % chance to break.
Oh, it's like a building.
Depending on the difficulty of the lock, Should that not be quite to your satisfaction, you may find interest in this. I call it the Warp Anchor.
Whoa.
It carries a unique teleportation enchantment that allows you to place one of the rod to separate the rod into two batons. Place one in a different location and then teleport there while holding the other rod.
Is there a limit to how far away they can go?
Not that I have found, as long as they are on the same plane of existence.
Hot damn. That is some.
That's a subpar item that should be pretty cheap, right?
I think that is pretty lame.
This one I would sell for 5,000 gold. Also, notably, you would only teleport one person.
I'd buy it if you gave me 5,000 gold. That's how bad it is.
Does the rod come with you or stay where it was?
It comes with you, for this property cannot be used more than once until the batons have spent at least 12 hours recombined as the rod.
If you leave half the rod somewhere, can you call that half of the rod to rejoin you?
I do not think so.
Oh. A major oversight of the design of this rod.
Well, don't blame me. I did not make it myself. I simply have found it in my collections.
This is kind of cool, though. I mean, it's definitely like a selfish way to quickly escape a bad situation. Like, one person's like, well, I'm going to be fine. But that's about it. Interesting, though. I suppose you could chuck a piece of it on, like, an escaping vessel.
You could always hand it off to somebody who's in rough shape and get them out of somewhere.
Oh,
No,
like
we're
have it go
5,000.
straight to like a temple or a healing place. Oh,
Like-
wow.
Say I could cast healing word on somebody, put this in their hand and say, get out of
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to? Is it? It's not attunement, is it? Anyone can use the warp anchor.
Correct.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Is that the last of your unique gadgets and items?
Oh no, we are only halfway through.
Oh,
shit!
very
Sorry
good.
for slowing you down.
Up next, we have Horatio's impossible ship in a bottle. It's a ship, like a full ship, with a crew and everything in a bottle. Do you not see the magical and verbal splendor before you?
Please explain. You drink it?
Not quite. You place the bottle into water, then you speak the command word and open it.
I've seen. Oh,
What?
go ahead, sir.
No, you please.
Oh, there was
Ma'am.
an incredible craftsman in my tribe who used to create bottles like this with this kind of top, and it just reminds me of home. This top of the bottle, it just bore his insignia. We called
Yes,
we called it the maker's mark.
the mark of the maker.
The mark of the maker. This looks like a maker's mark bottle to me.
It does, totally.
This is Maker's Mark's impossible ship in a bottle.
Yes, that is indeed a name you could call it.
Captain Mark.
How much is this?
Please explain more of what this does.
When the open bottle is submerged in water, the ship inside magically slips out, destroying the bottle, but it becomes a sailing ship 50 feet long. A crew of unseen servants will remain on the ship and can be commanded by you or any creature that is friendly to you.
How long does
If
the
you
ship-
have a similarly sized glass bottle aboard the vessel, the ship and its unseen crew magically reduce in size and appear inside the newly sealed bottle when the ship is run aground.
Ooh.
The bottle must have been submerged in the ocean for at least 10 years, and anything on board the ship when it is resealed falls to the water or the ground below.
So the bottle that you reseal them in must be in the water for 10 years.
That is correct.
We need to start a water bottle sort of farm if we're going to use this.
Mhm. Maybe we should set up a trash collection operation.
Whoa. So how much is this magic ship in a bottle?
This I will sell for 1,500 gold.
Jesus.
Okay, hold on. So the astronomer's boon was 3K?
Or
3K?
Make a persuasion check.
Me? Oh no.
I would say it can more.
Yes,
from
you.
Which is set for.
16.
No, that's not helping.
Oh, that's not helping. Thank you, Jesse.
Was that to me or to Felix?
Yes, 3,000. Correct.
Excellent. And so the gnashing key was 500, the warp anchor 5K, the maker's marks, impossible ships, and impossible bottles is 1,500.
Correct.
Love that.
Now, you seem to bear many weapons. I take you for the fighting type. You may find interest in this spear.
Spear.
An Era Cochrane heirloom that recently came through my door. Fine craftsmanship and powerful flight capabilities.
What? The spear can fly?
Yes, you can cause the weapon to soar through the air straight towards the target, building momentum. The target will take an extra bit of damage for every bit of movement that the spear flies before hitting, up to a maximum of 12 d4 damage. A d4 for every 5 feet that it travels.
And what's the length
Hit or
that it
miss.
can travel?
The spear flies back to your hand
Whoa.
immediately after the attack, and this property cannot be used again until the next day.
How far could it potentially be flung?
As far as a normal spear.
Which is what, 2060?
I am not sure. Speed.
I'm like
speed.
60? 12
2060,
people?
yeah.
Okay. So if you could potentially do 60, like an extra 12d4
Yes, that is the max.
if you hit. Jesus, that's crazy. That's awesome. How much is this thing?
3,500 for the peregrine spear.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's reusable, right? Once a day.
Yep.
That's a good one. You got some cool stuff. So one more, or is that
That's
all?
right. And this
Okay.
one, I will understand if it is out of your price range, for it is my most valuable item that I am willing to part with. Come on. This is a dream catcher. And they pull out this net that is affixed with the feathers that you see there. Pricey, you might say. Yes. 12,500 gold pieces. But well worth it. This is no ordinary net. See these feathers here? They are from mine own wings, and they carry my magic. Trap someone under this net, and they may fall into an unending slumber until the net is removed.
Oh, it's a sleepy net.
Damn.
Indeed.
I've put a lot of people in unending slumbers.
I am certain.
I don't usually use a net for it though.
That's pretty cool, man.
This is all pretty wild stuff. What are you all thinking? Do you want to get some more scrolls, or do you want to try and pick up some of these? I feel like this impossible bottle is just good for the group as a whole to have.
I would love the
I do
impossible bottle.
Felix speaks up. I do have a folding boat that we could use, but
Does it have a crew?
no, exactly.
Right. But we should also start popping bottles in the ocean, I guess.
Let me look at
Okay. Do you all want to throw in for this impossible ship?
Sure.
I'll throw one.
500 from, or if we want to, I mean, we can divide it 5 ways if everyone can throw in 3. I'm not sure if Crib's
I'll
down
throw
to
in the 1,000
Yeah.
that I got from the. I'll throw in the 1,000 that I got from the.
Just put in 300 and keep that.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If everyone can pitch in 300, including Felix, if you would, Jesse.
Sure.
Then we can get this ship in a bottle. Who wants to hold it?
Not me. I won't remember to bring it out when I need to.
I like
Egg, I feel like that's your vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, reminds me of
Cool.
the maker.
Maker's Mark, Impossible's ship in a bottle. Add it to that invento. I think this gnashing key might be good, if only for not burning up some of Mort's spells.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get some more scrolls.
Yeah, what scrolls are you feeling?
Are they like 100 gold per level? So
Yeah.
Up
like,
to the 3rd level, yes.
okay, so you don't do 5th level spells.
For 5th level spells, it will be 1 day of work and
You can pick it up
5,000
tomorrow.
gold pieces.
5,000.
5,000?
They are a very high strain on my magical capabilities.
They are very
Alright.
strong.
Indeed. World shaping spells.
They are very good spells, but
Harrison, did you get all your scrolls?
Nope. There he goes.
Oh no. Mort, did you get your flying scroll? Or it's gone too.
They're all leaving us.
What else are you looking at then?
I
Crave?
was really just looking at the big ones.
There are some good 3rd levels.
Yes. I mean, I have.
Ibis, could you do a revivification scroll? It's a druid spell.
I can if you can provide for me the material components.
I have to provide those.
You could probably find them in town
I can't
What?
just pay you.
for a fee of 25 gold. I can find them in town myself.
So you can't just do it right now, or it's gonna be a whole thing.
I do not have diamonds.
Damn it. Alright, that makes sense.
Yep.
Shite.
You need diamonds for anything?
Well, I was gonna see if we could make some revivify scrolls, but if we need to burn diamonds for it, then it's almost just worth having the diamonds instead. You know?
Yeah, they're more flexible.
Sorry, Mort, I muted you.
I will take an invisibility, pass without a trace, and zone of truth scroll. 1 of each.
Okay.
Do you all want to all pitch in 100 for this Nash and Key? Then you can at least maybe save your scrolls, Mortimer. I don't know.
100?
I'm down.
If everyone can pitch in 100, we could get the Nashing Key.
Or
Oh, I mean, if it's just 100, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything more than that, though.
Yeah, if
Something
everyone
I
pitch,
already know.
if you can pitch in 100, we all pitch in 100. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
Look, you can open doors. Felix can open doors. I can open doors by just running into them. I just think it'd be good if Egg had a way to get into doors, and I give the national key.
Then why are we wasting our money? It's Egg.
Because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you can use your spells to kill stuff instead. More
Yeah.
think of the times you've run out of spells and you've said we have to take a break.
Hey. Just
Yeah,
because
and then-
I'm an old man.
More, it happens to all of us. I think this is just help.
And more, I noticed that when you go to sleep and you don't have any spells, you tend to really like shit yourself pretty bad. It's gross. So
It was one time.
if we can avoid that, if we can avoid that, then I'd like to.
Fine. Here's 100 gold.
Thank
Look,
you.
I bought a scroll for a spell that I can cast, but that way I just wouldn't have to prepare it ever.
I would like
Can
to
I-
get 2 other scrolls: a invisibility scroll and a expeditious retreat scroll.
Very well. Here you go.
Is it
Can I
that's
get
300 gold? I'm sorry. Second
Ex-
and first level
expedition.
spell.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. 300.
Could I get 2 pass without trace scrolls?
Certainly.
Always good to have. I like stacking these up. What else? What can we think? And do you all want to try and get to any of these other items? Look, this astronomer boon thing is really freaking cool, but I only have 2,222 gold.
I could.
Are you planning to pay for the person that you hired?
And I have platinum as well that I'll be paying him.
All right. Give me one quick second and I will help you out.
I can help you out too. I've got a pretty good amount.
How
Let
much
me
gold
just-
do you have, Felix?
Enough.
All right. How much can you help me?
Yes,
What do you
I'm
need?
doing math now. 1 second.
If I could put in 2,000, that would be great. If someone could get the other part of it.
Well, I don't want you to put it.
Whatever Mort can't cover, I can cover the rest of that 1,000.
Okay, I appreciate it.
You betcha.
There we go. Now I'm back down to 228 gold. It's comfortable. It's good to burn through it all like that.
I feel like there's like good stuff on this road. This is a long road. We're just giving us a lot of things to buy.
On the road?
Just this long road.
There's
Past the tattoo shop.
there's economic activity in every town.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we picked up like 6K worth of armor from a bunch of zombies on the road, so I'm not real upset about spending road money on road things. I think this is the way to do it. Now we have a fucking ship in a bottle. And did you add that Nash and key to your inventory? Jesse, can you send us the cards for those?
Sure.
As well.
I'll assume that Mort will eventually
Identify, if that's all right.
Absolutely.
I can offer you 1,700.
You're gonna give me 1,700?
Yes.
I just need 1,000. Are you trying to make it so I get more money back?
I'm trying to make it so you can pay the fucking person,
I just need
but I'm not paying.
I need 1,000. That's it.
Are you sure? Okay.
Cool.
I'm not paying this person. If you say you need 1,000 now, and you need more money to pay this fucking person.
The
I'm not paying.
ranger. I've already paid the ranger for 2 days. We're good. I could pay him for a month at this point.
All right.
That
1,000
spear
is what you
pretty
get.
Cool. I might buy that spear if nobody
You
else
should
wants
totally fucking buy that spear, Felix. That's dope as hell.
Yes.
it. I'll do it.
And you're so accurate. Aren't you a sharpshooter too?
I am. That's true.
Does that make it? Well, because is a spear thrown or is it
Yeah, that's a good question now.
arranged? And would you allow him to ignore that?
How
no
do
matter
you
what, he's
feel?
gonna be really fucking good at throwing it because he has a dex-based boy. He could like make that his key weapon too and add shit to it, right?
There's a thing about that. I'm pretty sure that any weapon he's proficient with counts as a monk weapon for him, which monk weapons can use
Yeah.
strength or dexterity.
And Tasha's added that like make a weapon your key weapon thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's pretty close to what he already is doing with his Kensei.
Oh, because he's a Kinsei. That's what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Um,
Dedicated weapon, that's what it is. It's simple or martial, proficient with it, and must lack the heavy and special properties. Yeah, this can just be his dedicated weapon, and that's that. Even without the Kinsei. So that's sick as hell.
yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's gonna be. But does that mean that it could be 60 feet, or would it still be a disadvantage?
Yeah, monk weapons are short swords and any simple melee weapon that doesn't have the two-handed or heavy property. And monk weapons can use dexterity instead of strength.
But does sharpshooter let that do that?
What's the wording of sharpshooter? When you make a
Sorry.
ranged attack, probably.
Let me look.
Got it right here.
Sharpshooter.
Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you are proficient with, I'm gonna let it fucking count. I would
Hell
totally let
yeah.
it count if it was one of you all.
So he can do a 60-foot throw and make a 12d4 plus whatever spear attack now once a day. Yes! That's some Hammer of God shit.
Yep.
Between 12 and 48 additional damage. Fuck yeah.
Up to 60 feet? Is that right?
If it's up to 60 feet away, it does an additional. Yeah, he can just run away from something just to get the distance.
It's true, he's fast.
Oh, dude, that's sick. I love this for you.
He's gonna like go hunting and like just like throw this at something 60 feet away and it's gonna explode.
He could kill a fucking elephant. Oh my god.
Cool. Just tuck that right in there. Finds a little way to attach it to his backpack.
Use that every day.
Help me remember.
I will try. I have a list of stuff that people can use every day. It's going on there. Felix and Detect Magic and Peregrine Spear.
Oh, that's a good idea. And Felix pulls out his wand of detect magic and does it. Whoa.
Didn't we do, or was that last night that we investigated
Yeah,
the manor? Okay, cool.
that was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
This session
Thank
started
you.
at the beginning of the day. Whoa.
I forget. Yeah.
Cool ring you got there. Cool staff. Just looking at the wizard here.
Oh.
Yes, thank you.
This is some cool stuff you have.
Thank you. What brings you all to town? Have you come only to seek my magical goods? Are you in need of any services? I can also provide vindications, magical cleanings, knock picking and arcane lock setting, dispelling glyphs of protection, any of those that you might need. Though it seems you already have one, rather practiced in the arcane in your midst.
Yeah. I don't think we're welcome here.
I guess we don't have.
Well, I don't see why we need. I'm okay. I'm good here.
Very well. Are there any other potions or other things that you may be interested in?
No, this has been terrific.
Yes. Very good.
We've got quite a shop here.
Thank you.
One of the better magic shops we've seen in our travels. So
I built it myself. With magic, of course.
Hey, I want to look at a scroll. I'm going to hang back if you all want to go, and I'll catch up in a minute.
Okay.
Or we can take our time walking outside.
What?
We'll go on a leisurely stroll to where's the next place. We can figure it out after a French time.
Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you.
He sent a thing earlier.
I'll be back in a minute.
Sure.
All right, never mind. Someone called me and they thought when I said I'll call you back in a minute that I was talking to them and not you all, so they hung up. It's it's all good. Sorry about that. I do want some other. No, wait, I'm out of money. Never mind. I'm good. That's right. I forgot. I have this astronomer's boon. I can't wait for nighttime so I can use it. Yeah. There's other shit that we wanted to do in town. That I sent earlier. If you guys, yeah, there it is. Jesse, you just Jesse just tagged it.
Yeah.
Let me see.
It's in the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
We were gonna talk to the people at House Brevik. The garden and Fight Club thing are just kind of side things, probably not super important. We were gonna talk to people of the Shield about the hag.
Yeah.
Is there a hag that we're hunting now?
100%.
And
What's ASCII Jaspies? Was that the thing that the lady was talking about?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That was like a legend or something.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah, that was tied to the hag.
Mm-hmm.
We checked out the Flying Mount store and more. We still don't know what the story was of why you got Draconic Spirit as your spell, but hopefully we'll figure out one day. And the Kabian thing is for when we leave town, since I can't cast spells during a long rest chill time.
Cool.
Yeah. What do you all want to do?
Do you want to go to House of Brevis? That seems important.
Figure out the hag? Or
Yeah.
Brevisk is about the artifacts that we're tracking, and
Yeah.
the hag is about
we're
Finding a way to the Feywild, I think.
hey, that's for me more than anything, but it could be helpful.
whichever. I'm along for the ride.
The hag thing is gonna kind of be here if we're trying to get this artifact things out of the way.
Yeah.
That might be the way to go.
Back.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Yep.
We didn't get any of those potions, did we? Did you all want any of those fancy potions? Did you get one? The Reviver Froth?
No,
Okay.
I got
Pretty
other ones.
The
pricey.
names.
Yeah, I got other ones that are good.
The names are very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Dave.
Oh.
Thank you. Good
Nice to meet you. Good
You as
day.
well.
It's
Farewell,
been
Let me know
man.
if you're in need of any other magical considerations.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
All right. You all exit the
Gang, gang.
tower home. Where to now? House Brevisk?
Yep.
We going back
House.
there? Did we not go there the other day? Last time?
No,
No,
that was-
we went to the House Bluto and destroyed
Oh.
a temple to a dark god.
Okay, okay.
Right? Bluto? Was it?
It was Sir Bluto is his first name.
Yeah.
Sans Pete Manor,
Got
which is French for no pity.
No pity, man. Cool.
Sir Bluto, no pity. Yes. You all head to Breves Gates, the tower home of the noble house Breves. As you all approach, yeah, gun, dude. 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 No. You all approach over here. You see an impossibly tall tower enclosed by a wide courtyard and a tall stone wall, accessible through a wrought iron gate that is very grand in its appearance. Upon the outer walls, you see the sigil of House Brevisk, which is 3 blue circles arranged like a triple Venn diagram on a field of maroon. There are 2 shields posted outside who look to you all as you approach. Greetings.
Hello.
May we help you?
Hey. We are here to speak to the Lords of House Brevik about the missing items that we've been tasked to help them find.
Yes.
We are known as the Circus of Values and Crave.
I see.
Thank you.
One of them reaches into a pocket and pulls out what you all recognize to be a sending stone, kind of whispers a short message into it, listens for a bit, and then turns back to you all. Very well. Lord Durthane will see you on the rooftop garden when he is working. Follow me this way. And they let you in to the circular courtyard that surrounds the tower, where you all see small ponds joined by snaking streams, and you follow around to a 5x5 lift that is attached to the outside of the building, where another guard stands. The guard escorting you all turns and says, "Some of you will have to wait here for a moment."
What do you mean, some of us?
I don't think we'll all fit in this 5x5 lift.
Is it one at a time?
Well, for the purposes of this, we'll be realistic about it. Essentially, all of you except Frenzy could go.
Do they kill us in an elevator?
You haven't gotten in yet.
Shit. Jesse, does me wild shaping with my item count as a non-restful activity?
I'll allow it.
Thank
You're not
you.
spinning a spell slot.
I'm not spinning a spell slot, and it's from the item. I'm not using one of my wild shapes either.
True. That's true.
I turn into a kitten.
Nice. Well, suppose that'll work. He scoops the kitten and holds it in one hand with the spear in the other hand. You all pile in. It's a tight fit with all of your equipment and animals and such, but you are able to make it work. Felix just climbs up to the top of it and kind of hangs a bit. And soon you feel the ground beneath you lift as the lift begins to rise up the outside of the tower. As you ride up, the city outside the windows spreads out below you, its streets bustling with people and horses that look like ants as you go up. Over 20 stories above the height of the tower, you finally reach the rooftop of this massive tower, where a small garden of flowers soaks up the sun and the sweeping panorama view. Only one tower in the entire city is slightly taller, looking out from this height. And following the guard around this little garden, you come to a small writing desk where sits a middle-aged human man with tawny hair combed neatly to one side. As you approach, he removes some spectacles, stands to greet you each with a handshake. "I am Durthane Brevisk, son of Erevane, the patriarch of this great house. I understand you are here about our quest."
That is correct.
Yay.
Yes, well,
What can you tell us about these items?
well, they each belong to one of myself, my sister, and and her husband. I personally was the wielder of Wave, and as such, I have joined the Legion of the Waters. We are a small but widespread order, those dedicated to Melora, the Wild Mother, and preserving the waterways for the future.
It's a very noble endeavor.
Yes.
And Wave has been absolutely essential in my efforts. I would
What
very
does
much
it
like to see
do?
him returned. Pardon?
You talk to it.
Oh, certainly.
What does it
Yes.
do?
Well, quite a bit, actually. Let me pull that up real quick.
Keep an eye on this guy.
Mm.
Hey, keep an eye on this guy.
The wizard that we learned about last time, his name was Caraptus. Is that the correct spelling?
I don't know how you spelled it, but pronunciation, yes.
Pronunciation? Sorry.
Keraptis is the spelling.
Caraptus. Cool.
Yeah. Wave
So
is
okay.
similar to a great sailor, one with the sea, able to influence it and its inhabitants, able to permit it to wear certain abilities within the water, such as breath within. And it knows the best sea shanties. Oh, we used to sing for hours.
Yeah. All right, I like that.
But all of these weapons are very dear to us, and we'd very much like to see them returned.
You found the calling card left by Caraptus, was it?
Yes. I could produce a copy of that if that would benefit you.
Sure.
Probably.
He waves to one of the guards, whispers to him, and the guard goes off for a moment.
There's two other things.
Yes.
Whelm and Black Razor, were they?
Indeed. Black Razor belongs to my sister. She is a grim woman with a temper, but Black Razor does well to fuel that temper into how shall I put this?
Mm-hmm.
They meld well together. Black Razor is imperious and a devourer of souls.
Oh.
Any creature that it kills, it devours the soul of. Part of its goal is to devour everything.
Yeah.
But while regularly fed, it provides no conflict.
Like your sister?
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Very well. Lastly, there is my brother-in-law, Dalgrim's weapon, Whelm. It is a powerful weapon of the dwarves. He is the one who it was the first one that was in our family. He showed it to my father, and, well, Ervain Brevis just decided that all of his children must have artifacts. So, Dalgrim's hammer, Whelm, is a trophy of dwarven make. It is interested in forwarding the pursuit of dwarves and interested in the things that dwarves are interested in. Rocks and things like that. Dirt. But these are the weapons for which you seek. Here is the letter that you had asked for. The calling card, as it were. And yeah, I believe I already shared with you all that little bit.
I think I should transfer this from my old notes to new. Search ye far or search ye near, you'll find no trace of the three, unless you follow instructions clear for the weapons obeyed with me. North past forest, farm and furrow, you must go to feathered mound. Then down away from the sun you'll burrow, forget life, forget light, forget sound. To rescue wave, you must do battle with the beast in boiling bubble. Cross cavern vast, where chain links rattle, lies whelm past waterspouts double. Black razor yet remains to be won underneath inverted ziggurat. That gathered think not that you're done, for now you'll find you're caught. I care not, former owners brave, what heroes you seek to hire. Though mighty, I'll make each one my slave, or send him to the fire. So, this is a pretty intense threat from this Caraptus. Do you know much about Caraptus yourself?
Not, at least not until a couple of weeks ago when our sages were put on the task of searching for his story, his tale.
So you know it now?
Yes. Are you familiar?
We learned a fair deal about it, but, you know, if you have more we don't know, we would be willing to listen. All sort of information about this figure who seems to be the person we'll be going against would be helpful.
Well, here is what I know. And he tells you everything that you already know.
With no new information?
Correct.
Great.
It seems that is the set of information that has been gathered in this city about Caraptus.
Okay. I didn't know if he had any inside news that he was hiding from the rest.
Not really. This guy's like a historical figure at this point. He's 1,300 years old, and he was human.
What? How are you so old?
Not the guy you're talking to. Caraptus.
Oh, Caraptus. Oh, okay.
That's what I was
thought you were
like.
just talking about this dude in front of us. I was just like, what the fuck? We know about this,
Yeah.
and he's a dude? Yeah, well, Caraptus is, we thought maybe is a lich, right? That was what discussed among the group. Does he mention lichdom?
No, he does not. That was a conclusion that you all had formed.
Could we duel? I guess I look to the other group as far as if they want to fill him in on the rest of what we know, or speculate.
I don't know.
Uh-oh, Harrison's frozen.
I don't think I know much.
New Harrison is here.
Hi, New Harrison.
Hi. I don't know why my internet keeps cutting out. But what were you asking, Elliot?
We were thinking about telling this dude that we suspect Caraptus is a lich.
Yeah.
And if we should.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's a good theory.
Uh-oh. Both of them are working now.
What is going on? Oh, they're both Harrison. Okay.
We have a bit of a theory that Caraptus may be a lich.
Ah,
He is, in my opinion, he freaking is.
Yeah, and
what makes sense.
Mort here's a professional wizard. He studies all sorts of things. Very smart.
Well, if that is the case, I would advise you not to seek him out. Merely
Just
retrieve
get
the
items.
weapons and return. Find any information you can about him and report it to the king, but
You don't think he'll just try to kill us or steal these things back from you?
well, will put them under much higher security this time, I believe.
Do you have any information about how they were taken? I'm assuming there's no. They just
They were in their vaults, and then one day they were not.
So you all haven't been using them. They've just been sitting around
Yes, we
in a vault.
often do not have much need for them in our day-to-day.
Can they talk to each other?
I believe so.
That's cool. All right. This is a great deal of danger that we may be moving towards, with the possibility of a lich now finding and hunting us.
Indeed it is.
We were told that you would offer anything you could.
Yes, whatever is within the power of House Brevisk is yours at your ask.
What is the power of House Brevisk is what I ask.
We are an old and noble house within this city. We can offer many things. Titles, land, wealth, resources, transportation should you need it.
Transportation, what do you mean? Land travel or teleportation?
We have a galleon down at the docks.
A boat. We have a boat.
Very well.
What about, there's a shop in town. They sell mounts, flying ones.
Ah, yes.
I think just as part of it for certain, I think all of us would need one of those.
So I understand those are rather pricey.
They are. What sort of value would you put on these artifacts that you're seeking to recover? Priceless?
Certainly.
Right.
I would consider this. Make a persuasion check.
Me, huh?
You're doing the talking.
You like to do the talking, homie.
I know. I need to stop.
I'm trying to get into the story. So.
We need to have talking more before. You know how I get after fucking 8 o'clock.
That's true.
Not to mention, I did take some NyQuil. Don't hate me, y'all. So that's why I'm really out of it.
No, I don't hate you at all.
This NyQuil's hurting.
I guess I'm gonna go ahead and just burn my inspiration so I can roll with advantage because that feels better.
Oh, I don't have my inspiration. Never mind.
Well, one of them is a 2, and the other one's a 17 plus 0.
17. I would purchase one of these mounts.
One?
Let's say there are 5 of you.
What about 3?
3 mounts is reasonable.
A
That shall be
Pegasus,
your reward then.
a Pegasus and 2 Griffins?
Hippogriff, fine, Griffin.
Yes, a Pegasus, a Hippogriff, and a Griffin.
Yes, this seems like an adequate proposal and a fair reward for fine services.
Right.
Much oblige.
Well,
shall we shake on it?
This is
puts out his tiny hands.
This is the entirety of the reward for us facing down this danger. Is there anything else you will? Do you happen to have any sort of connections at Candlekeep?
Candlekeep. Is that a city on the coast?
Is, but not really.
On the sword
It's a
coast,
library on the course.
I know only of it by name.
Does that seem like he's speaking the true?
Make an insight check.
Could Egg also, as I said, hey Egg, could you keep an eye on him?
Sure.
I got a 27.
Yeah, he seems up front. Doesn't know anything more about Candlekeep.
Totally doesn't know.
Yeah,
We'll be able to get
Candlekeep. You said it real weird. I don't think this person knows much about it.
Mm.
Now, don't forget, we have plenty of things to get in Candlekeep.
All right. Well, if this all goes well, Egg, you'll be riding a Pegasus, Mort a Hippogriff, and Kriv a Griffin.
Ooh.
And Felix, you'll be riding on me, bud.
You'll. And I can fly.
Oh yeah, and you can fly. That's
We can get
perfect.
somewhere if we need to.
Yes, perfect. An agreement then. Are we drawing up a contract or something?
Yes, I will have one of my scribes draw it up now. Could I offer you a refreshment?
Please.
Anything with caffeine.
More alcohol.
He brings some teas before you all, a wide set. Well, not him, but a servant.
An espresso martini.
Sure.
I'm joking. For Mort.
Sorry, y'all. This NyQuil's kicking my fucking butt.
That's how it works. But yeah, you all, while the contract is drawn up, you all enjoy your teas and maybe some smokes atop this rooftop garden in this city where you can look out and see the whole thing.
Egg lifts up his cup and says, I propose a toast. There are wooden ships and metal ships and ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are partnerships, and may they ever be.
Indeed.
Cheers.
Amortize.
And now we have a ship. How about that?
Oh, in a bottle.
Nice.
And we're taking to the seas and to the skies.
Yeah.
Can Mort do his dragon dance with his dragons as far as they've learned for his host?
Yeah, absolutely. Make an animal handling check to see how good they do.
$12.
Okay. They do a good job. They go through all the steps and they're very impressive because they're animals dancing. Like, that's great. You notice a couple like tiny little missteps where their foot's like just a little off position, but that's just because you're like training them and you notice that. But Durthane is very well, impressive. Very nice, very nice.
A simple dance for a gracious host.
Well, I believe the contract is ready. Signs it real quick, passes it over to you all. Boom, boom. You all get that signed, and each of you all has a copy. You all, the party, and him.
So the contract says that we bring back Wave, Whelm, and Black Razor, and they buy us a Pegasus, Griffin, and Hippogriff.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Hell yeah, I'm so
out
stoked.
of here faster.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
Sick.
I'll have to leave Moose here, I guess. Or just tell him to meet us over by Candlekeep when he can.
We'll go his pace.
I bet he could just like kind of follow us.
No man left behind. We will go his pace.
Yeah.
Would you all like a stipulation about returning fewer artifacts and getting fewer mounts or anything like that? Any terms of this contract that you want?
I think
there's 3 artifacts, right?
Wise.
Yeah.
So each artifact, 1 mount.
Sure.
For each artifact we bring back, they buy us a mount.
Yeah.
Specific. If he's cool with making that change.
Yeah, I'll say that was part of it to begin with.
Can we add in a condition like if we bring back like helpful information about an artifact instead of 1? Like they give us like 5k gold for like the information on its whereabouts and its Containment?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and a stipulation of if one of our party member dies, they have to pay for the funeral.
Sure. Absolutely.
Makes us look badass when we put that in.
Funeral costs included.
Funeral cost included. Hell yeah.
Can we get like a
For the road.
badge for House Brevis?
Ooh, yeah. A little symbol of authority when it comes to Brevisk stuff.
I can write something up for you, a small document, and he like makes just a little scroll about that big that says, "These folks are working on behalf of House Brevis to return these artifacts."
Perfect.
And anything about liches in there, or just leave that be?
If we meet a lich, it's another freaking artifact. Or, I'm sorry, another mount.
No.
No.
Oh, come on.
His advice was avoid them. He's like, professionally, I'm telling you, get away from that.
So it's just like a prop bet in the contract. Like if we see a lich, 5 gold.
Yeah.
No, it's more of he was suggesting a moral obligation to bring back information on that one. The adventuring contract is written. Sorry, I'm
Oh shit, where are you from? I thought you were in your shop. Hello?
Yeah, sorry. I just
She crashes through a window. Your contract.
Okay, but yeah, you all get that done. You take the lift back down easily enough. Yeah. What's next?
Great.
More needs to go to bed. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't.
Valid.
Here, Mort is just getting all sleepy. I guess the last thing is I would just want to talk to the shield about the hag, but and of course ask you Jaskews.
Yeah.
But
Felix wants to spar. These can be things that we either do tonight after Lee goes to bed, or we can just do these things in chat. I'm cool with that too.
yeah, and then potentially like, because our next session is next Sunday, right? Is everyone good for playing next Sunday?
Yeah.
It's back to back because we skipped a week.
What I'm hoping to do is get us to the point where you all finish your day in town resting, and then we'll pick up the next morning as you all are leaving town. I have a one shot that I want to run. For like, it'll make sense.
For Circus of Values?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Right.
cool.
So I
yeah,
get to keep
whatever.
my
It's
character. Okay,
not
yeah.
super
I'm cool with
related
that.
to the plot.
Cool.
This will be next Sunday, and oh god, I just had the words and now they're gone. Oh well.
Next Sunday at 6.
Next Sunday
Yep.
at 6. That's my birthday weekend. I turn 34
Hey.
on Friday.
God, you're so old.
Fuck you!
Shut your mouth.
Fuck you!
Lamb. Go to
I
sleep.
guess you have to
Liam's
call me
the baby.
old after all the times that I've called your character old, so it's only fitting.
You mentioned me crapping my pants today, and I forgot all about my character crapping my pants that one fucking time.
No, but then the countless times you've pissed your pants.
Yeah, well, yeah, but look.
Okay, this was my question. What time is it right now, Jesse, as we leave House Brevis?
That's exactly what I was just thinking about. I'd say it's early afternoon.
Okay. Like 2?
2, yeah.
Cool. So if we want to do any of this other stuff, we can just do it in chat.
Yeah.
And then you want it so that the next session starts with us leaving town?
Correct.
Cool.
Sweet.
So if there's anything else you want to do in town, text me about it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get out of this town. I'm ready to get on with our.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Look, Mort died. He's over this town. Mort's like, I died here. I'm ready.
So,
to go.
can we go ahead and reset our character sheets as if we've had a long rest?
Sure. Yeah.
And we
Well-
leveled up to 10?
Yeah.
Oh, we love you.
Felix
Fuck
and-
up.
No. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember
I thought I was-
leveling up. When
I was
the
like,
fuck
no
did
way.
that happen?
I wasn't
10?
listening. I wasn't listening. Because I was gonna say Felix and Frenzy are gonna spar, so there'll be some health going on there, but it'll be
Yeah,
like
but if I long rest, it's fine, right?
yeah, exactly. At the end of that, you'll be long rested. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at full health right now, 105. I don't think he's gonna kill me.
Well, I
So,
can't wait till we come back and he's
Good,
fucking
'cause-
dead. Felix killed him. Sorry, all you.
I'm just riddled with arrows.
yeah, sure. Because what he's trying to do is combine his insignia of claws.
Oh, he's still doing that ritual.
Yeah. So
Do you want to roll for that right now?
yeah, would you be down?
Yeah, okay.
Um,
I'm good till 10. Mort heads to bed.
so make an athletics check, and then
Me?
what you get will
Okay.
determine his DC.
If I rage, will this not be a restful day anymore? Because rage is
you
just part of
rage.
me. You know?
But you rage. How's that restful if you go
Raging is
crazy?
definitely not rest.
All right, then it's just a straight athletics check. I will guide myself. Oh, brother.
You can have
Oh, I
Felix's
can't wait for you to
inspiration.
die.
I will take Felix's inspiration because I rolled a 2.
Boo.
Here we go.
He's
It's-
fighting against Felix. Boo.
Whatever I roll, I'm adding 10 to it.
Hold on, buddy, you're fighting.
I rolled a 10, dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. In that case, his DC will be 17.
Are you having him do a different activity with every person in the group?
Yeah.
I love
Well,
this.
It was just gonna be the three of you all.
Well, yeah, that's
come
what
up
I
with
mean.
one for
Yeah,
Fates.
of Circus of Values, I should say. Sorry, Kriv, you're not officially in there yet.
It's okay.
The membership's there though, if you want to bring it up.
We'll get you in it, bro.
We've got good dental insurance.
No,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't. We have. Look at your teeth.
Yeah, we do. I turn into a bug and climb in your mouth and clean your teeth.
Exactly. We don't have good dental.
And then Mort uses prestidigitation.
Not bad.
Not
Not bad.
And he uses his claws and cleans in between your teeth.
Dude, do you
We
think,
don't have good dental insurance.
like I said, it's really good. I clean your teeth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
More.
try to get Felix to roll these dice.
Liam, do you think Mort brushes his teeth or just uses prestidigitation on his mouth?
Oh, I shouldn't think he takes the magic way. He just uses prestidigitation. Mort
he
is
just,
not a.
he just flavors his mouth mint.
Yeah, like Mort's not a. I'm gonna spend time cleaning this. No, he's a tired old man who just wants to go to bed. So he's just gonna be like, "Poop." Yeah, there's no way Mort's gonna spend time brushing his teeth. Fuck no. He was a
love
stubborn
that.
child. He's a stubborn adult.
So as you all are sparring Frenzy, Felix is trying to use his key through his weapon. And as he does, you see the Kensei medallion that he wears, this big gold medallion, begins to glow more and more as he extends them into whips and then pulls them back into swords and continues to spar with you, morphs them into a bow. As he's doing this, he starts interlacing unarmed strikes and shuriken attacks with his normal weapon attacks. And as he's doing these, you start
Like
to
he's
see-
just like going from one to the other to the other to the other.
exactly. You start to see his fists and the shuriken that he's releasing start to glow with that same blue key energy. And he successfully merges them, and they are Kensei weapons for him now.
Sick. What does that mean? What's that mean for him? How does
That
this
means
con-
that if he gets a +2 bonus on another Kensei weapon, it will be distributed to all the other Kensei weapons. That's how the
Okay.
medallion works.
Are they current? So they're all +2 weapons now.
No, they're all +1. This is just like for in the future when they become
Oh.
+2.
Oh, does that happen with his key powers? Because you can get sharpen the blade or whatever, right? Or what do you? I'm confused. I love this for him. I just don't get it.
With you all.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
Oh yeah, those are gonna evolve. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, baby. Getting pretty
Yeah.
close.
I'm excited to see when that's gonna happen. Kinsey. Sharpen the
All right,
blade.
y'all. I'm sorry, but I gotta call it.
No,
I can't do it no more.
congratulations to Felix. Good night, Mortimer.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you guys for playing. I appreciate all of you. I love all
Thank
of you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. I love you, Force.
Love you
Good
too,
night,
dude.
y'all.
See you later.
Good night, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace out, you guys. GG's.
Oh man, yeah, this sharpen the blade power he gets at 11. Did you see this, Jesse?
You know, I don't think I've looked at it. I'm sure I have at one point, but
3 key points to grant 1 Kinsey weapon you touch a bonus to attack and damage up to 3.
oh yeah.
So he can just make his weapons like basically if they're already like a +2, he can make them a +5.
Oh, does it work for magical weapons too?
Expend grant a Kinsey weapon you touch. Are they his Kinsey weapons now?
It doesn't say non-magical.
Yeah.
This
It-
feature has no effect on a magic weapon that already has a bonus to attack.
Damn it. He couldn't just boost it and make it stronger temporary?
Nah, guess not.
Mug nuts.
That's kind
It's
of whack.
pretty explicit in the rules there.
Wait. You're telling me you read every sentence? Well, that's cool. I mean, I guess that's cool because he could pick up a fork and make it a magic weapon. Like, he can just
True.
use all sorts of shit.
+3 fork. Fork you.
Oh, yeah, his Kinsey weapons. Yeah, I guess they were already magical. I guess this is assuming you're just like using a dagger most of this class. Or like a short sword or some shit.
Well, I gotta pee, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Thanks for playing, y'all.
Farewell.
Good night. Thanks for
Bye,
bringing
too.
moving this to this week. I was very glad I got to play. I'm excited for back to back.
Yeah.
Back.
Next Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be 34. Peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Bye bye. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow, Jesse.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye bye.